Welcome back, everyone. It is that time yet again. It is Friday. It is February 17th, and I'm not muted, right? Okay, good. And the camera's working? Fantastic. We have another perfect setup again. So welcome back, everyone. It's Friday, and oh my goodness, if you didn't see our Action Pack stream on Wednesday when we did our Ultra Prism box break, make sure you go back and check that VOD because that was an awesome stream. We pulled some really, really cool cards. We pulled some vintage cards. Technically, it's 5 years old now, so it's technically vintage. I think that's how that works. It's like 5 years, I think. So we pulled some really cool cards from Ultra Prism and stuff like that. Had a good stream, and then we got a big raid from Pokeballer Mike that was really awesome. The PBM raid was amazing. So if there's some people in chat from PBM, thank you guys for sticking around. I do appreciate it. That was super, super cool. And just an awesome stream, and I hope the streak continues. We'll see if we can keep having awesomer streams as things goes on. Now, I said I might be doing the 1K sub giveaway today. Well, unfortunately, we did not hit 1K subs. I thought about doing it before we hit 1K subs, but I'm like, you know what? It's not really the 1K sub giveaway unless we actually have 1K subs. So we're very, very close. What are we at right now? 978 right there, whatever that says, 978. So we are very, very, very close. We're 22 subs away. So what I'm going to do is, if we manage to hit 1K subs by the end of this stream, I'm going to throw something in special for the giveaway. Actually, we might do a separate giveaway, okay? We might do like a mini 1K giveaway, if that makes sense. So I want to give away some vintage stuff, maybe a couple vintage cards, and then we'll see what else I want to throw in, maybe a couple packs or whatever. So we're going to do our normal 2 spins from the Wheel of Packs for the giveaway, but if we get above 1K subs, I'm going to add something in for the extra stuff. So tell all your friends, if they're not already subbed, to hop in here, sub it up, and enter the giveaway for it today. And as always, for the giveaway, of course, make sure you are subscribed, make sure you like the stream, it really does help out, and also type in ! giveaway or ! raffle, and I have to start the giveaway, which reminds me, hold on, start the giveaway, and there we go. All right, giveaway should be started. You can now type it in to the thing, so it should be somewhere over here, whatever. You can type it in. So it should say the Wheel of Packs raffle has now started, or whatever. Ticos, welcome. We do have some subs that I did not get to read. We have Oliver, we have Super Gear, we have Vision Games, and Tatum, and Daniela. And those are from the past couple days since our last stream. So thank you guys very much. So, yes, so, I mean, as long as we hit 1K subs, our next stream is going to be the 1K sub giveaway, so I'm pretty excited about that. But if we hit 1K subs during this stream, like I said, I'm going to give away some extra stuff on top of that. So what are we doing for today? Well, we have some normal orders and stuff like that, but most importantly, today is our last day for the tin battle. I am cutting it off today. After today, you could no longer enter the tin battle. As we speak, I believe there's only one slot left. There is a single slot left for the tin battle. Jonathan did enter the tin battle, so Jonathan, we're going to get your tin battle slot in just a little bit. Right now, Charles is in the lead with his Empoleon V Full Art from Battle Styles with an estimated value at the time of us pulling it of $7.29, average market price according to TCG Player. Now, what is a tin battle for those who are unfamiliar? So basically, I have some tins up on the website. Normally, I buy 2 cases of tins, so 12 total. Cases have anywhere from 6 to 8 tins normally, depending on the tin. And you buy 1 slot in the tin battle, which gets you 1 tin. We open up the tin, we open up all the packs, and whatever the highest value pull from your tin is goes up against the highest value pull from everybody else's tins. And then the person who's on top at the end always wins a prize. Well, this current tin battle is our Fall 2021 Evolutions tins, which looks something like this. Here's a Vaporeon. There's also a Jolteon and a Flareon. I think I only have the Vaporeon and the Flareon left. I think we ran out of Jolteons. These are our last 2 tins. Jonathan is going to get one of these, and then we have another slot for whoever wants to get the last one if we get the last one today. So we're going to see if you can beat Charles's Empoleon by pulling something better out of your tin. If you can, you're going to win this. So I like to do a prize. Some other streamers, when they do battles and stuff, they don't do prizes, which I think is, oh god, I'm just going to drop all the tins, which I think is kind of lame, but I like to do prizes. So, the prize for this tin battle is going to be a vintage collection box. We have the Alolan Raichu box. I've showed this off a few times, but it is the Alolan Raichu box. You get a nice promo. You get one of the old school jumbos, so it's like the old size, it's not the new size. There's a pack of Burning Shadows in there, Guardians Rising, and a pack of XY Roaring Skies, which is actually pretty expensive nowadays. So, pretty cool stuff. Let me just pick up these tins that I dropped, because of course I did. Oh my god. Alright, there's one. Where's the other one? Alright, so if you want to hop in that 10 battle and get our last slot, now is the time. Now is the time. You can only get one slot per person. It won't let you buy any more than that. I should have a maximum on there, so it'll only let you buy one. You do have to register for an account to buy on my website and all that stuff. Yeah. Also, for shipping and stuff like that, for shipping and whatnot, there was some issues with shipping the past streams. I'm just going to address it, and then we're not going to talk about it ever again. I've had some people who are kind of like begging me to ship giveaways and stuff like that. Just know that I'm sending you stuff on my own dime, and I'm literally giving you free cards. And in some cases, I'm actually giving you like hundreds of dollars worth of cards, and I'm shipping them on my own dime. So just know that I'm not going to kind of bend over backwards to do that. I'm going to ship it on my own time. You're going to get the stuff eventually. You know, it's going to happen. And I open up the giveaway to international people, which I feel like a lot of other people don't do. So yes, that means that I will pay up to like $50 to ship it to your country. But you know what? Those are the terms of the giveaway. That's what I agreed to, and I opened it to everybody in my chat. So if you happen to live in Australia, you live in Australia, and you're going to get your stuff. So like for example, one of the giveaways that I sent out was someone who lives in Australia, and I had to pay $30 to ship this tiny little, you know, bubble mailer. But you know what? That's what I promised to do, so I'm going to do it. So just be patient with the giveaway stuff. I typically ship out the giveaway stuff within about a month or so. But if you do place an order and you pay for shipping, it'll ship out either the same week or the week after. That's typically how my shipping goes. I ship like once a week, and if I can't get around to shipping, I will let you guys know. I'm always open and transparent with the shipping. You can always DM me. I do have a job on top of this, so I do like full-time and my other job, and then do this on the side. So sometimes I'm just really busy with my other job or with family stuff or whatever, and I can't get the stuff shipped out. But I'm not disappearing. I'm going to be here, and like I'm going to ship your stuff out. So like don't worry about that. Just give me a chance to do so. All right? So, you know, yeah, also shipping is a lot now because for like the holidays and stuff, the post office like jacked up the rates a little bit, and then they're like, oh yeah, the rates are going to go back to normal after the holidays, and then the holidays passed, and they're like, oh, guess what, these are the new rates now. So they did go up a little bit there. So yeah, you know, they are up a little bit. I might have to adjust the shipping rates in the future or whatever. I did have to do for international stuff because international went through the roof. Like I said, like some packages are like $50 to send, which is actually fucking insane, depending on where you live. But still, I'm still going to ship internationally. I have no plans to not do that or whatever. I might change up how I ship internationally, maybe a little bit, maybe like a different service or whatever. We'll see if like DHL is faster. I don't really know. But yeah, it's still gonna stay the same, you know, as far as like what I offer and whatnot. So don't worry about that. Just don't go begging me for shipping, because I have some people who just like send me DMs every like 2 days. It's like, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? And it's like, bro, I'm gonna get it to you. Just relax. So it's like you didn't even buy anything. You just like I gave you free cards. Just like chill. So just you know, keep that in mind. You're gonna get your stuff if you win a giveaway. Don't worry about it. All right. Without further ado, we're gonna do our giveaway for the day. Speaking of giveaways, and so we're gonna switch on over to the Wheel of Packs. And we're going to find out what 2 packs we're going to be giving away today. Plus, maybe we'll throw in some other shit. I don't know. We'll see. And like I said, if we hit 1K subs today, I'm going to throw in some vintage cards and maybe like a box or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, let's switch on over. Here we go. Wheel of Packs. Oh, that's for the that's the box break. Hold on. Wheel of Packs. There we go. Shuffle this a couple times. All right, here we go. Let's find out what packs we are giving away today. I cannot wait. Here we go. Last couple times have been like Battle Region and something else. Maybe we'll get something different today. Let's find out. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Celebrations. Oh my god. All right, Cellies. We got a pack of Celebrations. It's a wheel. That's right, Charles. It's a wheel, and it's full of packs. And Battle Styles. All right. All right, so Battle Styles and Celebrations are going to be our giveaway packs for today. So someone has a shot at that Celebrations Charizard. So here is a pack of Celebrations right there. And let's get a pack of Battle Styles. Where even is Battle Styles? Oh, it's over here at the bottom, of course, because, you know, for obvious reasons. There we go. Sure. If your son wants a tin for the tin battle, you can definitely, if it's still in stock, we just had like 2 orders come in. I don't know if the last slot for the tin battle has been bought, but give me a second. But yeah, sure. If you want to, as long as it's for separate people, you know, I don't mind. That's entirely fine. You know, we have had people in the past try to enter stuff with like multiple accounts or whatever. But like as long as there's like two separate people that it's for, it's fine. Like Ashley and Whitley, for example, they're in chat all the time and they're two separate people, or they might not be, which would be, but I believe that they are. So that's fine and stuff like that. So if like you and your son want to get one, that's perfectly fine. But I've had people in the past who were like, oh yeah, I made another account, and I'm going to tell you about it, and I'm just like, why? So yeah, just don't do that stuff. But yeah, as long as it's for separate people, that's fine. So let me just check the order queue real quick, and I think the tin battle might already be sold out. So let me just check real quick. Yes, it looks like the tin battle is sold out. So that means, oh my goodness, we're going to be finishing the tin battle today 100%. I'm very excited about that. And we're going to be crowning that winner of the tin battle. Oh my goodness. So, wow. All right, without further ado, let's get into the first order of the day. This is going to be our giveaway. We got a pack of Battle Styles, pack of Celebrations, so of course you guys know how to enter by now. Make sure you are subscribed, stay subscribed, like the stream, and then type in ! giveaway or ! raffle into chat, and the bot will add you for the giveaway for today. Alright, so for our first order of the day, you might guess who it is, or you might not. It's not Andy. Andy actually did not place an order for today. I know, shocking, but that's okay. He's busy, so that's fine. So our first order of the day is actually Jonathan with his entry for the tin battle. He placed it, I think, yesterday. So way to get ahead of the curve there, Jonathan. So you're coming in with your tin battle slot. All right, so let me get you a bag for the tin battle. And then we're going to switch it on over to the Wheel of Packs, and we're just going to spin whether or not you got that Vaporeon or the Flareon tin. That's how I like to do it for the tins, because a lot of the tins have different artworks, and they have different promo cards and stuff that are in them. So I like to make it, as random as possible. So we like to spin to see which one you're going to get. And like the Evolution tins, there were like 3 different ones. So it's like, I just think that's fair. Okay, John C. Yep, there we go. And all right, let's switch it back on over to the Wheel of Packs. I'll load up the one for the tin battle, and then we're gonna find out which tin you get. There you go. Torin, thank you. We'll get to you in a second. I'll read off the after we get this tin, I will read off the order queue, because we do have a little bit of a queue today. So let me get to that. All right, let's switch back on over. Here we go. That's Battle Styles. All right, nope. Get out of here. Open file, tin battle. There we go. Yeah. All right, let's get rid of Jolteon, because I don't have any more Jolteons. All right, here we go. 50-50. Is Jonathan going to get a Vaporeon or a Flareon tin? Let's find out. Here we go. Okay, looks like I'm getting the Vaporeon tin. There we go. Very, very nice. All right, Jonathan, you're getting that Vaporeon tin. And looks like whoever bought the last slot is going to be getting that Flareon tin. Alright, where's that Vaporeon tin? There it is. Alright, Jonathan, here you go. Vaporeon tin, our second to last slot for the tin battle for today. Yeah, fizzled. It's fine. Yeah, you bought you bought the last tin for the tin battle, right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you should be, yeah, you are entered in the battle. You bought the last slot, right? Yeah, so you're good. Sorry, just catching up with chat and stuff. Hold on. My night's been okay. I had to work today, so, whatever. So, sorry, Jonathan, maybe next time, but, yeah, we just sold the last slot. So, maybe next time. But, yeah, like I said, if you and your son want to get one, that's fine. If you do win the giveaway for today, you can DM me. There's many ways to DM me and stuff like that. You can join on my socials. Links are in the description. You can DM me on Instagram. You can send me an email or whatever if you want. Or you can... just message me on Discord. Discord's probably the easiest way. You can type in !Discord for the invite, or just, link description has everything that you need. Alright, here we go. Let's open up the Vaporeon tin. We're going to take a look at our promo card right over here. Alright, so we're going to pull out that little paper insert right there. There's a Vaporeon. Very, very nice. We're going to sleeve up our little Vaporeon right there. Oh, this sleeve is, bent weirdly? Okay, cool. Let's get another sleeve. Yeah, Charles is already sweating. We got 2 tins to open tonight. Alright, here's that Vaporeon promo. Very, very nice. You get a code card as well to use that promo card in the game. Alright, we should have 4 packs in here. There's an Evolving Skies pack, a Chilling Rain pack, a Battle Styles, and a base Sword and Shield. Very, very nice. Alright, let's get this tin out of the way. Alright, so we're going to open them up in the same order we were doing last time. Evolving Skies last, since that's the most expensive pack. Then we're going to do Sword and Shield base, Chilling Reign, and we're going to do Battle Styles first. And of course, it's the first order of the night, so that means, of course, we have to break out the Magic Glove. So it is time for the Magic Glove. Let's slam those exclamation point MGs in chat for the Magic Glove. Here we go. Magic Glove time. Gotta get this thing. This thing is really heavy. Like, this thing must weigh like 10 pounds. Like, no exaggeration. Alright, here we go. Magic Glove, there we go. Bestowing our magic upon this tin for Jonathan. And we'll see if it beats Charles. So remember, guys, the rules of the tin battle are we open up all the packs, we take the highest value pull, and we compare that against the current leader, who is Charles. And we're going to see if in these 4 packs we can pull a card that is worth more than $7.29. Once we get a rare, we're going to double check it up against TCG player, and we will get that average market price. Alright, here we go. First pack magic, some FPMs in the chat, and we're going to get some battle styles. Here we go. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we have a Water Energy starting us off. Karina's Focus. Tower of Darkness, the Heatmore, the Chime Show, the Roly-Coly, the Blipbug, the Frillish, the Cubone, Cherubi, and Primeape, non-hollow. Alright, moving on to a pack of Chilling Reign. Here we go. We have not yet pulled the Gold Snorlax. If we pulled the Gold Snorlax, it might be an instant win for Jonathan. I don't know. We're going to find out. Alright, green and white code card. Always a very good sign. Could be something huge in here. We just don't know. We don't know. Alright, okay. Okay, I see something poking out right there. There is something poking out of this Chilling Reign pack right there. This could be massive. We don't know what it is. Alright. And we're gonna get that market price at the end. Alright, but we do have our Metal Energy, so that's gonna add to our Metal Energy stack, my collection. I don't know how big that collection's gonna get, but it's gonna get as big as possible. Alright, we have a Curlia, we have an Agatha, a Flannery, the Hatenna, the Sobble, the Bounsweet, the Furfrou, a Diglett, the Expedition Uniform, and for a rare, it looks like a Sandaconda VMAX right there. Very nice Sandaconda VMAX. Alright, Sandaconda VMAX. Charles might be sweating. I don't know how much it's worth, but we're going to check at the end once we have opened all the packs. We'll see, but we do have a Sandaconda VMAX for Jonathan. Very nice. We're going to put that right there. There we go, Sandaconda VMAX. Next up, base Sword and Shield. Let's do it. And Daryl, you wanted me to price check something for you? I can do that as well. I saw earlier. All right, here we go. 4 to the front. Oh, another Metal Energy. Wow, getting a lot of Metal Energies. What's going on? Quick Ball. We got that Metal Saucer, the Heatmore, the Wooloo, the Sizzlipede, the Meowth, the Pikachu. That's actually a nice Pikachu. Maractus, the Q-Fan in the reverse, and a Drapion non-hollow. Ashley says average market price $1.53. Oh my goodness. Well, let's hope we can get something better than Evolving Skies. Here we go. Last pack magic. Let's land those LPMs for Jonathan. Let's hope there's something really good in here. Because if you get one of the evolutions, you could smoke that Empoleon V. It is a green and white code card. Always a good sign. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we got that Psychic Energy. The Hypno, my favorite. Gopnik squatting Hypno over here. Just imagine him in the corner wearing some Adidas tracksuit with some vodka, and there you go. That's a Hypno right there. Fletchender. We got the Lantern, the Lotad, Teddy Ursa, the Cryogonal, the Nickit. We got the Dweeble, Marshadow in the reverse, and for a rare, what could it be? And it's a Zygarde, regular hollow. All right. Let's just double check the price on that Sandaconda V before I call it. Hold on. So I'm going to switch on over to TCG Player. And yes, the average market price is $1.53 for that. All right, so $1.53 confirmed. So unfortunately, Jonathan, I appreciate entering the 10 battle, but this Sandaconda VMAX does not beat our Empoleon V Full Art for Charles. I'm sorry. But you know what? Still got some cool cards on top of that. You still got the cool Vaporeon promo. And thank you for hopping in for this 10 battle. I do appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to add all the stuff to your bag. Thank you for hopping in tonight. Let's get those very nices in the chat for Jonathan. Of course, you get your code cards and all that good stuff. So I will add all that to your bag. There it is. Yeah, I don't know how the winning card came out of Battle Styles. I think it's actually kind of silly. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a little silly that Battle Styles might have the winning card for this battle. And believe it or not, this is not as close as most tin battles generally are. We've had, I think, our closest tin battle ever. The difference between the market prices was 23 cents. 23 cents average market price. I think that was our, like, 2 tin battles ago, 3 tin battles ago, something like that. So, do people like Battle Styles? The people who play the card game like Battle Styles, because Battle Styles introduced a lot of powerful mechanics to the card game, so it was very meta. So for collecting, no, not really. The only Battle Styles card that's really worth collecting is that Tyranitar Alt-Art, where he's, like, sleeping under a tree. But as far as, like, playing the game goes, Battle Styles was huge for the card game. So, yeah. Alright, but thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. Alright, we're going to move on from there. Next up, we have Galen coming in. Galen's coming in, and Galen getting a couple packs. He's getting some one-times here. So Galen coming in with 3 packs of Fusion Strike, 1 pack of V-Star Universe, and 4 packs of Scarlet EX. Alright, Galen, let's get your bag up in here. That's for Tyler. Galen, here we go. Alright, let's get your packs over here. Let's grab some Fusion Strike. Yeah, I restocked Scarlet EX last stream, so I do have more Scarlet EX. I don't have Violet. Violet is, like, super in demand. Everybody wants that that Miriam and stuff like that, so it's super in demand. It's kind of out of stock everywhere. You can't really get it, and also it's a lot more money than Scarlet is right now. So I did restock Scarlet. It's probably going to be a couple weeks until I can restock Violet. We'll just see how the market goes. But yeah, Violet's pretty in demand right now. Speaking of the Miriam or whatever, Marcos got his Miriam, because we actually pulled the Miriam from Violet EX on stream. So make sure you go back a couple streams ago. We pulled that. Was that during the PSA reveal, I think? PSA reveal, something like that? And yeah, we actually pulled the Miriam. And $600 card raw, absolutely crazy. He sends it to CGC. It's coming back a CGC Perfect 10. Absolutely crazy. Actually, let me show the picture up on here. We're gonna milk this for a second, Marcos. Give me a second. Let me show the picture real quick. But absolutely nuts. I cannot believe it. Here, hold on here. There we go. But hold on, we'll switch over. Take a look at this. Take a look at this beast right here. Take a look at this beast right here. Look at that. CGC Perfect 10. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, he just put it up, right? And Marcos, you already have like a 1K bid on it, right? So, like, that's, you know, somebody on Instagram commented that's going to go for like 1,500 easy. I have to agree. You know, I mean, it could probably even go for 2K. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So, absolutely crazy. It's a Perfect 10. Marcos, did you check the pop report? Did CGC tell you how many of them there are? Because normally they give you a pop report and you can look up how many there are. Because if there's not that many, there might be a you know, you might have like one of the only ones. Because if you have like one of like 2 or 3 or whatever, that's big money right there. So absolutely crazy. Pop report's not. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. CGC is really bad about updating the pop report. So that doesn't surprise me. I think Beckett's the worst, because Beckett only updates the pop report like once every like year. Like, they're terrible about doing that. So, but yeah, so yeah, but the Miriam, absolutely crazy. So yeah, sent that in CGC, Perfect 10, pretty nice. So congrats, Marcos. You know, awesome pull. And where was I? We're getting a pack of V-Star Universe. So yeah, so Violet EX, understandably, is you know, very in demand right now. Scarlet's also in demand. You know, the Koraidon Alt-Art, you know, that goes for a little bit as well. But of course, you know, you can't stop the waifus, right? You cannot stop the waifus. All right, there's a pack of V-Star Universe, and we're gonna get 4 packs of Scarlet EX. Scarlet EX. Also, be careful when you're buying Scarlet EX, because they designed the new boxes so that you supposedly can't tamper them. But there's been some shops that have been tampering the boxes. So it's supposed to be tamper-proof because you have like the pull tab on here and stuff. So you rip the tab off, and that allows you to open the box. But you have some places that are being like super shady, where they keep the tab on, but they actually like melt the glue holding the tabs over here, and they pull this flap off, and then they pull the packs out and weigh them, and then they restuff them or whatever. So you know, if you open up a box, always make sure that the flaps are secure and stuff like that, and the packs haven't been tampered with or whatever. And we've already pulled some EX cards out of this box, so you know, there's nothing wrong with this box. Plus, my Japanese guy, he doesn't mess with anything, so I trust him. So. But just be on the lookout, and they were doing very similar things when Eevee Heroes was the thing a couple months back and whatnot. So just be on the lookout for that if you're buying product for yourself. All right, Galen, you have any order that you want to open stuff in? You wanna get Fusion Strike, V-Star Universe, Scarlet EX? Like, what do you want to do first? Your choice, my friend. 50/50, you bought a tampered box. Yeah, Fizzled, where'd you get it from? Because if you bought it from some random, like, eBay Japanese seller, it's really 50/50 whether or not you got ripped off. You know, in the past, before I basically had my, like, contact in Japan, I used to buy some stuff for myself from Japan. So, like, very early in my channel or whatever, like over a year ago at this point, I bought a couple of Japanese things off eBay, and half of them were perfectly fine, and the other half were kind of, like, funky. So yeah, so, I mean, it's really hit or miss when you buy stuff on eBay. So, yeah. Can I show them how to verify if the box was tampered with? Yeah, so there's really two ways to so hold on, let me show you a sealed box. Actually, there's a sealed box right here. All right, so for the sealed box right here, so the newer design boxes, all right, they have a pull tab on them. They only started the pull tab with, I believe, this set with Scarlet Violet EX, because Paradigm Trigger doesn't have it, right? Because that was a less, like, big set, I think. No, it's not on Paradigm Trigger. All right. So you see here, this is the old style box where it's just like a flap that opens up like this. This is how the Japanese boxes have been forever. But they went back and they redesigned them because there was issues with resealing boxes. So they added this pull tab where now you have to pull tab this to open up the box. Well, they've been doing this thing now where they've been taking the plastic off. They've been popping open this side by using like a heat gun to melt the glue over here and pull the flap off. Sometimes they reheat the glue and put it back on. Other times they use more glue or whatever. So there's really like two main ways to verify that your box has been 100% sealed. So first of all, biggest thing, obviously, you want to look for the pull tab. You want to make sure the pull tab is fine, hasn't been messed with at all. You can see this pull tab is nice and flush, hasn't been messed with at all whatsoever. Then you want to look at the plastic wrap, okay? Japanese boxes are always wrapped the same way, okay? You always got two sides that kind of have this, you know, these kind of like ends to the wrap over here. You can see on this side as well. You can see those little ends or whatever. And then there's a thin line that wraps around. Now, this has been pretty inconsistent with like what sides it's on. I've had some boxes where like the thin side is on the back, where the thin side's like on this side, and there's like the two little like ends to the plastic are over here. But as long as it has this wrap, it's generally pretty okay. You also kind of want to look at the plastic itself, because the plastic itself, it might not show up on camera, but when you look, it should have little air holes. All legitimate Pokemon product has little tiny air holes in the plastic. They do this so when the boxes change in pressure, from whether they're being in an airplane or they're on a boat in the middle of the ocean or something like that, the air that's actually trapped inside the box doesn't expand or compress in to like damage the cards, because that can happen with the change in pressure. So all legit products are going to have little tiny air holes. You can look at English product, you can look at like booster boxes, ETBs, all that stuff. It's going to have those little air holes in them. When they like reseal the box and stuff like that, they generally use cheap plastic and they don't put air holes in them. If they do put air holes in them, they kind of like poke like random holes or whatever. But if you look at this one, I don't know if you can see with the light or whatever, but you're going to see like air holes. Like there's an air hole right there. I don't know if that's going to come up, but there's an air hole right there. There's an air hole right there, and they just kind of like go across in a line. Like there's another one right there, and another, so there's like a pattern to them. So you want to look for that. Now, if you already opened up your box, all right, you want to check if the tabs have been fucked with. The easiest way is just you want to pull on the tab. Okay, so typically, from what I've seen from other collectors and stuff, they've been messing with the left side of the box. All right, so they haven't really been doing the right. No one knows why, but you can check both or whatever. So you just want to pull on the left side, see if it's nice and sealed. I mean, this one's pretty sturdy. You know, it's not tearing. If they just reheat the glue, it's not going to be as sturdy as the other side. So this will be easier to open. Now, if it's been resealed 100% complete, you're going to need a black light. So I don't have a black light on me. I just don't. But you can use a black light. The glue that they use, that Pokemon uses, it actually fluoresces in UV light. So it will glow. So you can actually shine the UV light on the tabs or whatever, and you can see through the cardboard the glue glowing. Now, when they apply the glue, there's only going to be kind of like an oval shape to the glue, okay? And that's going to be on both tabs. When they tend to re-glue them, they just kind of use a glue stick and they just fucking splatter on or whatever. So if it looks splattered, it's been resealed. If it has a nice oval shape to it, that means it's from the factory. So that's pretty much on the newer tamper-proof boxes, like how to check if it's been resealed. So, yeah, so there you go. I hope that kind of explains things or whatever. And then for actual booster packs themselves, if you want to check if your booster pack has been resealed, that's entirely, you just look at the booster pack or whatever, and typically they open up from the bottom. From the top, they don't really open them up. From the bottom, it's way easier. You just want to basically look at this and be like, hey, does this crinkle? Is it kind of flat going all the way across? And it pretty much is. Make sure there's no glue residue here. Make sure you can't see the foil, because when you rip these and tear them open, it tends to rip the foil, so you'll see some of that silver color leaking through. This pack, there's no silver color, it's red right across. There's no weird creases in it, it's pretty, straight right across. The only big crease should be the flap right there, which comes off. So I mean, yeah, this pack hasn't been fucked with. This is pretty much what you want to look for. So yeah, there you go. Hope that helps a little bit. Yeah, you can also check the date on the pack itself. Yeah, the new, as far as I know, that's only for Scarlet EX and Violet EX. But yeah, you can check the date code on the packs themselves. This one's a little kind of rubbed away there, but they should all have the same code and stuff like that. If they're switching around the packs or whatever, only putting light packs in there, they're gonna have different codes. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. So they should all have the same one. Yeah, but yeah, Marcos, you're 100% correct. All right, so there you go. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about how to check for resealed Japanese boxes. And without further ado, Galen, we're going to open up your cards. So let's go left to right. We're going to start with Fusion Strike. Here we go. First pack magic. Let's get some Fusion Strike action up in here. Unless you wanted a different order. Did you want a different order? I don't remember. Oh, you have no audio. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to do Fusion Strike. Here we go. Starting off our first pack of Fusion Strike. Let's get it. Should we call the Ed Talk? Yeah, I mean, I guess, but, you know what I mean. All right, first pack Fusion Strike, let's get it, here we go. All right, we have not pulled the Gengar or the Mew Alt Art from Fusion Strike, so maybe we'll do that today. I don't know, we're going to find out. 3 packs, Fusion Strike, let's get it, here we go. We got a Lightning Energy, we got a Persian, we got a Power Tablet, that Galarian Darmanitan, a Choodle, Shroomish, the Klefki, we got a Trubbish, oh, skipping ahead. Totodile, he's playing in the puddle. Simisear, and a Cursula, non-hollow. Alright, next booster pack. Here we go. Second booster pack. Let's get it. Let's get those very nices for Galen. Let's see what we can get. Come on, we got 3 packs of Fusion Strike. Plenty of opportunities to get some stuff. Oh, we got a Metal Energy. We got to add that to the pile. We got a Simipour this time, the Bug Catcher. The Wigglytuff, he's got that, kind of like Kirby yarn pattern going on. Vulpix. We got a Chansey. The Zigzagoon. The Mankey. Clauncher. We got the Meowth. And a Palossand, non-hollow. Alright, last pack magic for Fusion Strike. Come on, we gotta get Galen something good from Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike is a little brutal, but let's hope we can get him something. Leaf Energy, the Clawitzer, the Spongy Gloves, the Corvisquire, the Meowth, the Onix, the Choodle, Shroomish, Klefki, Onix again in the reverse, and a Centiskorch non-hollow. We get no hits from Fusion Strike, but honestly, Fusion Strike is a really, really tough set. Lots of cards in there, lots of hard stuff to pull, but we do have our remaining packs. Let's move over to Scarlet EX over here. V-Star Universe, we are guaranteed to get stuff, so that's pretty good. All right, here we go, Scarlet EX, let's do it. All right, we have a Ralt starting us off. Moving on to that Smoliv. We got a Starly. And all right, we have that Dundozo. Regular holo right there with an ESP share. So we do get a regular holo right there from Scarlet EX. Let's get our second pack. Here we go. There is a heist going on in chat, so make sure you join our heist. All right, next booster pack. We got a Dedenne, the Wattrel. We got a Ponyard, the Palpad, and a Zangoose right there. Okay, third pack. Here we go. Let's slam those 3 PMs for third pack magic. Here we go. All right, Dedenne once again. We have a Vroom, the Go-Goat, Zangoose, and a Floatzel. Come on, we need something better than a regular holo. Last pack of Scarlet EX. Let's do it. All right, we have a Drifloon. Smoliv once again. Krogunk, he's gunking. Ah, the Espathra and the Beach Court right there. No rare in any of those packs. Oh my goodness. But our last pack is V-Star Universe. And V-Star Universe is a high-class pack. You are guaranteed multiple rares. This even could be a God pack. There could be multiple holos in here. Let's find out what it is. Here we go. V-Star Universe time. Let's get it. Let's get those LPMs for last pack magic. And let's see what we get. Here we go. All right. We got that Electrode. I think that's Oricorio. Basculin right there. Cool Rest's Experiment. Oh, we haven't seen Magcargo in a while. Oh man, not Magcargo. What am I saying? Dracolich Ring? Alright, I don't remember that trainer. We do get a Mewtwo V! Very, very nice Mewtwo V right there. Let's see what's behind it. We get a Mew regular holo. That's like the Celebrations one. That's pretty nice. And, oh my goodness, is that a Radiant? Yes, it is. We do get a Radiant Charge-a-Bug right there. Very, very nice. And a Heavy Ball. There it is. Wow. All right. So we do get a Radiant, and we get multiple cards in there. So you know what, guys? That is going to be multiple bangers per pack, which you know what that means. It's going to be a double banger. Very, very nice. Few different hits in that booster pack. We got that Mewtwo V. We got that Mew. We got a Charge-a-Bug Radiant, and we got a nice reverse right there. So nice way to end it right there. There we go, Galen. Got you some stuff right at the end. Very, very nice. There we go. All right, going to sleeve all this stuff up, and we're going to add it to Galen's bag. Galen, thank you for coming in tonight. I do appreciate it, my friend. I wish Fusion Strike was a little bit kinder to you, but sometimes, you know, it's very tough. It's very tough. All right, but you know what? You know what? Let's sweeten the deal a little bit. Let me reach into my box of wonders over here, and we'll pull you out another hit, because I feel like you need to walk away with something else. And you know what? Here's another hit for you. How do you like Rapid Striker Shifu right there? So we got a nice Rapid Striker Shifu for you, and we'll throw that in as well. There you go, Galen. All right. All right, gonna add all this stuff to your bag, and we're gonna move on. Thank you for coming in, as always. Oh, and code cards as well, right? All right, let's move on. I will read off the order queue. So after Galen, we have Charles coming in. Then we have Avi. After Avi, we have Teddy. Then we have Jeremy. Then after that, we have Torin coming in. After Torin, we have Matt, the villain of the chat. He's coming in. And after Matt, the villain of the chat, we have Jonathan coming back in for more. All right. So that is our order queue right now. Quite a few people in the order queue, and we're going to get through it. And however long it takes, it takes. All right. So after Galen, we have Charles coming in. All right, Charles, you want your stuff shipped? Okay, no problem. But before that, we're going to get 8 packs of Chilling Reign. Absolutely crazy. 8 packs of Chilling Reign. And then 8 packs of Scarlet EX. Oh my goodness. Let's continue going through this box that I was explaining about how to check for resales and stuff. So that's 2, that's 4, that's 6, and that is 8. There we go. Let me just double check to make sure that I can count. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Fantastic. All right, let's get you 8 packs of Chilling Reign. Where's my Chilling Reign? It is down here at the bottom for some reason. Yeah, cute today. Evan, so we did not have the 1K stream yet. I said at the beginning of the stream that we didn't hit 1K subs, so I didn't think it was appropriate to do the 1K sub giveaway yet. But once we surpass 1K subs, we'll be doing that giveaway on the following stream, which might be Sunday, or it could be Wednesday. I don't know yet. But we'll find out when it is. But if we surpass 1K subs tonight, I'm going to add in some vintage cards to the giveaway, and we're going to do some special stuff. Kind of a mini 1K giveaway. How does that sound? So, there we go. What are my top 3 sets from the Sword and Shield era? The ones that I like the most. Let's see. Well, I do like Evolving Skies. I think Evolving Skies, fantastic set. The Evolutions Rayquaza is awesome. I think the pull rates are, you know, a little kind of on the shit end, but Evolving Skies, you can't doubt the selling power. Amazing set right there, right? So Evolving Skies, I really like Brilliant Stars. I don't think it gets enough credit. It has like Charizard, it has Arceus in it and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm a Charizard fanboy, so I guess I'm a little biased there or whatever. But I just think it's an awesome set. It introduced the trainer gallery. It's really, really cool Sword and Shield set. I do like that. And for my number 3 set, let's see. I'm probably. I want to go with Lost Origin. I think Lost Origin's really cool. I like the alt arts in the set. Aerodactyl alt art is one of my favorite alt arts that exists, period. So yeah, I want to say like Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars, and Evolving Skies. Those are probably my top Sword and Shield sets. And I want to say in 4th place, if I'm going to add a 4th place to that, would actually be Chilling Reign. I like Chilling Reign a lot. I think it's very underrated. And we're starting to see how underrated it is because it went out of print. And they didn't announce that it was going out of print. And now prices on it are skyrocketing and stuff like that. Now boxes are over MSRP. And, you know, people are starting to realize, like, hey, Chilling Reign isn't that bad. It has some really cool cards in there, some really cool gold cards, like the Snorlax and whatnot. And, yeah, the alt art birds. I think it's a really underrated set. So I think Chilling Reign's going to age well as time goes on. So, yeah, those are my top sets. Yeah, it's got a great mix of hits. Exactly, Marcos. So, pretty cool stuff. So yeah, there we go. All right, Charles, let's get your 8 packs of Chilling Reign and 8 packs of Scarlet EX. So Charles, do you have any particular order you want to open stuff in? You want to do Scarlet first? Okay, I see you. All right, Scarlet first. Let's do it. Here we go. 8 packs of Scarlet EX. Let's do it. Here we go. Why are you guys spamming clocks? All right, let's get it. Here we go. Yeah, it's on. I know you can buy it for, but the thing is, like, the cheapest you can get it for is MSRP in Pokemon Center. But you have a lot of people who don't like to buy from Pokemon Center, and I understand why, because Pokemon Center charges tax, and like in some areas they charge shipping, but mostly they don't. So it can actually end up being more expensive from Pokemon Center for some people. So I get that why they don't buy it from there. But yeah, but basically the cheapest you can get it for right now is pretty much MSRP. So it is slowly climbing. It is slowly climbing. All right, first pack we got a Riolu. We got that Lechonk, the chonky pig boy right there. Very nice. We got a Bruxish. And there's a Floatzel. No rare in that booster pack. All right, second booster pack, Scarlet EX. Come on. Let's get some hits. We did pull some hits from this box a little bit earlier. We got Dullif, the Fido, the Seviper, and speaking of hits right there, is that a Toxicroak EX? I think it is. He is croaking right there, and he is croaking his way all the way into a card saver. Very, very nice. We do get that Toxicroak EX. There it is. We're going to sleeve it up, put it into a card saver. There it is. Toxicroak EX. Very, very nice. All right, next pack, Scarlet EX. We're, of course, going to look at all of our hits at the end. Yeah, I don't know why Avi and Teddy are spamming the clock. I don't know what that's about. That's not like code for anything, at least as far as I know. I mean, I don't know. All right, we got that Sandile. A Charcadet. The Ponyard. Oh, okay. Great Tusk EX. We got back-to-back EX cards right there. Very, very nice. Oh my goodness, back-to-back EX. Very, very nice. Oh my goodness. Wow. Back-to-back EX action. That's what we want to see. See, the hits are in here. Sometimes they're clumped together. Sometimes they're just in completely random spots. You know, sometimes you got to go through a little bit of chaff before you get the hits. But there you go. Back-to-back EX. There it is. Yep, always believe in the 3 p.m. Alright, next booster pack. Oh my god! What is that? Okay, that's looking kind of rainbowy. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Is that a regular holo? I can't tell what that is. Alright, oh my god. Charles, getting 3 hits in a row. My guy, like... Alright, let's see what it is. Yo, you never doubt the third pack magic. You're right. You never doubt the third pack magic. Alright. Saravia. We got a Flittle. We got a Buizel. Oh my god, of course it's a Koraidon full art now. Oh my goodness. Koraidon EX full art right there. Oh my goodness. Koraidon EX full art right there. Oh my god. This is getting sleeved up and getting thrown in right there. Oh my goodness. Alright, we got to get a price check on this. I'm very curious what this is going for right now. And great touch to the giveaway. Charles, absolute Giga Chat right there. Alright, we're going to add that great touch to the giveaway. Absolutely. Let's get some Giga Chats for Charles. Let's do a price check on that Koraidon full art. Let's see what it's going for raw. Let me pull up eBay real quick. We'll switch on over. Alright, let's see what we got here for sold items. Alright, I'm seeing like 11 bucks, 12 bucks. Oh, there's a gold one for 35. That's cute. Yeah, it's like 12 bucks-ish. 12 bucks from Japan. Yeah. Alright, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Alright, $12 EX card. Oh, you got the Ultra Art Rare? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you got the alt one, right? Cynthia's Ambition from V-Star Universe? Sure. Sure. So, guys, if you ever want to do a price check or whatever, very, very easy to do, okay? You can come over here to eBay, or you can use TCG Player. TCG Player doesn't have, like, foreign language stuff. That's mostly for English. So just type it into TCG Player, and you typically go by average market price. So if we want to do, like, base set Charizard or something like that, you know, you can just type in, like, Charizard, see what comes up. You know, I'm just going to do an example here. So Charizard, it'll show you all different Charizards, and you can see how much you can buy them for. This is like kind of like a retail price for the most part, so you can see what the average market price or what they're listing for and all that kind of stuff if you want to get a Charizard for yourself. For like foreign language stuff, I like to use eBay because that's going to be the most up-to-date. You can also use eBay for English stuff, doesn't matter. How you do that, very easy. You click the little advanced button over here next to the search button. You go to advanced, you type in whatever you want to look for. So in this case, we're looking for Cynthia from V-Star Universe, right? Okay, so there's our Cynthia from V-Star Universe. You want to check this little box down here that says sold items, and then you click search. Alright, so we're going to pull up the Cynthias and stuff like that. So I see a Cynthia's Ambition right here, just sold for $42. You also want to make sure you're sorted by ended recently. You want to make sure that that's listed there, the end recently. So one for $42. PSA 10 sold for $250. That's not bad. PSA 9 sold for $51. Wow, someone bought the raw card for more than a PSA 9. I don't know how that works out. Someone bought one for $75. I mean, honestly, like, if the 9 is only going for $51, just buy it in the PSA 9. I don't really understand what the big deal is, but yeah. So it looks like it's anywhere from like a $50 to $80 card, I guess, depending on condition. I don't really know, but I see 60. Seems to really vary right there, but yeah, kind of wild. That is Cynthia's Ambition. There you go. $60 last. But there we go. All right, Charles, back to Scarlet EX over here. Let's see if we can get any of the big pulls. Here we go. Yeah, there's no perfect 10 for the full art. There might not be one. You know, closest might be pristine. Not every card is going to have a perfect 10 or a like BGS Black Label to it or whatever. Silicobra. Varoom one more time. We got the Drift Bloom. We got the Kilowattrel and a Muck. So yeah, not every card's going to have those super high grades. That's why they're really in demand. I might still get it. I was offered a really cool foreign language Charizard in a CGC 10. I might pick that up. I don't know for myself. We'll see. And there might be some poking out right there. Again, oh my god, are we getting another hit for Charles? Charles, are we getting another hit for you? How many EX hits can you get tonight? How many will be enough? Oh my goodness. Silicobra, the Fido, the Grimer, and oh my goodness, the Oinkologne right there, EX. That's our 4th EX for Charles in 8 booster packs. Oh my goodness. And we're not even done. That's the 4th one in just 6. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at the pig boy. Yeah, today is Charles week. Honestly, today is Charles week. He might win the tin battle, okay? He won the giveaway before. I mean, he's getting back-to-back hits. Like, Charles is on fire this week. I don't know what's going on. But, wow. Charles, back-to-back hits. Absolutely crazy. But there we go. This is Oinkologne. We got 2 packs. Scarlet EX left. Let's get it. Here we go. I know, the chonky pig boy right there. The Chonkinator right there. All right, we got a Sandile. We got the Wiglet. Seviper one more time. And of course, we have to get one of the Alt Arts, one of the Galarian Gallery cards, because why wouldn't we, right? Because the luck never stops. That's the Sandile right there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, there it is. We're going to sleeve it up. Charles sitting here, you know, holding his bags of money. Oh, my goodness. With all these awesome pulls he's getting. Oh, my goodness. But there, of course, there's that Galarian Gallery. There's that Alt Art right there. Yeah, did you get the Irida, too? You got the Irida. Oh, my God, dude. All right, last pack, Scarlet EX. I would say last pack Magic, but, like, do we honestly need it for Charles? Like, do we need it? All right, here we go. And it looks like we don't need it because there's going to be something else right there. Oh, my God. Charles, my man. My brother in Christ, please. Save some for the rest of us. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is that? Oh, my goodness. Go buy a scratch-off, my guy. Go buy a scratch-off. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Pokechaser, I'll get to you in just a second. We got Sandile. We got the Wattrel. What is this? Pawniard. And a Gyarados EX now. Oh, my God, my guy. Gyarados EX right there. Wow. 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 All right. Is that enough EXs? Is that all the EXs in the set? I don't even know. Is that all of them? Did we just pull all the EXs right there? Look at these hits. This was in 8 packs. Look at this. Look at this. Sandile Alt Art. Okay, Oinkologne. We got a Koraidon EX Full Art. We got a Toxicroak. We got the Gyarados and the Great Tusk. I mean, absolutely insane. Oh my goodness. That was some pulls. That was almost a 100% hit rate. That was insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, box might be broken. I don't know, my guy, but that's insane. Or maybe you just pulled all the hits from the box. I don't know. That's insane. Oh, my God. All right, well, we have some Chilling Reign left. And if anybody is going to pull that gold Snorlax tonight, it might as well be Charles. It might as well be Charles because we got 8 packs. We got 8 packs to do for Charles. Civic, what's up? And if there's going to be a gold Snorlax in here, you know, we might pull it right now. But Pokechaser asks if I could have any PSA 10 Charizard except the first edition and base set, which would I get top 3? All right, here are my top 3 PSA 10 Charizards. Okay, number 1, Plasma Storm, awesome Charizard. Actually, I'll show them to you. Hold on, let's look it up. Here, hold on. Charizard, Plasma Storm. All right, Plasma Storm Charizard. All right, awesome card right there. Look at this. Look at this. Awesome card. Look at that guy right there. Absolutely insane looking Charizard. I love it. Absolutely insane. So yeah, PSA 10 Plasma Storm Charizard. Awesome card. My next Charizard. Let me think. What am I looking at? Probably Charizard, from, is it Fire, is it Leaf Green? Hold on, is it Fire Red Leaf Green? Yeah, this boy over here. This boy over here. Very, very cool Charizard right here. This guy right here from Fire Red Leaf Green. That's just an awesome looking Charizard. I like him a lot. He probably would be up there. He'd be up there. And then the other one actually is right here. The one from Stormfront. Charizard from Stormfront. I like this Charizard because it's like the base set. It's done by Mitsuhiro Arita, who's the original artist for Charizard, and he kind of like reimagined it and did it in a different style. So it's like the base set, but not exactly the base set. So that's a really cool card. I would definitely get that one in the PSA 10. So yeah, to answer your question, it would probably be the Plasma Storm, the Fire Red Leaf Green, the Stormfront, and then the other one would be is it the EX Dragon one? Here, hold on. Charizard. Here, I'll just look up all the Charizards. 1 second. This one from EX Dragon. This one's an awesome one. Look at that. That's an awesome, awesome card art right there. So yeah, I can't even really. Can I zoom in on this? Yeah, but look at that artwork. That's a really cool artwork right there. I like that one a lot. EX Dragon. That's a really cool one to get. So yeah, those would be my top ones if I could get one. So, yeah, lots of big hitters. Charles definitely needs to play the lottery. He definitely does need to. All right, here we go. 8 packs, Chilling Reign. Let's do it for Charles. Let's finish up this order, and then we're going to move on from here. Here we go. Can we get a gold card? Let's find out. Here we go. All right, here we go. Green and white code card, first pack. The Mega Charizard EX is your favorite one? Are you talking about like the gold one from Evolutions? All right, we have a Leaf Energy, a Raboot, a Scroll of the Skies, a Curlia, a Crab Brawler, a Grookey, a Scorbunny, an Aaron, a Snorunt, the Clara, and the Hatterene right there. Oh, the one that breathes blue fire. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that was a cool one. I do like that one. That's a very cool one. All right, next pack, Chilling Reign. Yeah, that one's really expensive, though, right? I think that one's really expensive. All right, 4 to the front. Fire Energy, the Fog Crystal, the Hatchram, Drizzile, we got the Yamask, the Snorunt, the Bounsweet, the Cubfu, the Inkay, the Melanie in the reverse, and an Ampharos non-holo. All right, here we go. Third pack, Chilling Reign. We can actually do a price check on that real quick, because I'm kind of curious myself, since I have the tab open in TCG Player. Old Cemetery, the Impact Energy, the Porygon 2, the Lapras, the Blitzel, the Aaron, the Deerling, the Delibird, the Weezing, and a Surfetch'd. Did Charles use up all of his luck on the Scarlet EX? The world may never know. Let's find out. I hope not. I hope we got more hits in here. Alright, we got that Leaf Energy, the Echoing Horn, the Seabold, the Curlia, Blitzel, Quillfish, Slowpoke, the Weedle, the Clobbopus, Fog Crystal once again, and a Passimian. Alright, come on. Gotta get something else for Charles in here. Gotta be another hit. Alright, we can have that Fighting Energy, the Agatha, the Flannery, the Old Cemetery, Mareep, Ralts, Castform, Snover, the Yamask one more time, Surfetch once again, and a Walrein non-holo. 3 packs left. Come on. Yeah, the Detective Pikachu one I think is kind of weird. I think they made his like snout too much like a pit bull or something like that. I'm not really about that. Oh, Metal Energy. We get to add that to our stack. We got Justified Gloves, Dynatree Hill, Lucky Energy, Diglett, Larvesta, Inkay. Come on, Rockruff, Ghastly. We got Shuppet and a Golurk. Wow, can we at least get a regular holo? Come on. 2 packs left. All right, green and white code card. Come on. All right. Porygon 2, the Raboot, the Scroll of the Skies, the Ladybug, the Porygon, Swirlix, Sneasel, Snover, the Rillaboom, and a Graplocked regular holo. 2 regular holos so far. Come on. Charles might have used all of his luck for Scarlet EX. We don't know. We have 1 pack of Chilling Reign left. Let's get our LPMs for last pack magic. Let's do it. Here we go. One, two, three, 4. All right, we get that lightning energy. The Lairon, the Steenie, the Rugged Helmet, the Snover, the Blitzel, Ghastly, Coughing, Delibird, Welcoming Lantern, and a Malamar non-holo. Wow, not even a single hit out of Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign being brutal once again. But you know what, Charles? We still got some amazing hits. Let's take a look at them one more time from Scarlet EX. We got that Sandile. We got that Oinkologne. We got that Full Art Koraidon right there, Toxicroak EX, Gyarados EX, and a Great Tusk, which we're throwing into the giveaway. So let's get those very nices for Charles right there. Thank you very much, Charles. Charles, I'll add all the stuff to your bag, and then I will get it shipped out. I just did shipping, so I shipped out all the orders, and I did all the giveaway stuff, or actually most of the giveaway stuff. So I have some giveaway stuff that was not sent out, and the reason being is that I either don't have an address for you, or the address was incorrect. I know John reached out to me. He was one of the winners, and because I didn't get his address in time, so that's going to get sent out probably this coming week. And then also Amir, he was another winner. He contacted me, but he never gave me his address, so I don't have any place to send the cards. So if Amir is here, if you're here today, if you're in chat, or if anybody knows Amir in the future, you can hit me up and send me your address, because I responded to him and he just never replied. So I have his bag and stuff like that. I do have another giveaway bag from months and months ago. This giveaway bag is actually probably back from, oh my god, August or September, around there. A guy actually won like 3 giveaways in a row and then disappeared and never claimed them or anything like that. He never shot me his address at all, so I still have them. I should have like rolled it over to a different day, but I never got the chance. So maybe we'll like kind of auction off his giveaway stuff or something at some point. I don't know. It's a pretty big bag full of stuff. But all right, let's get that next order up in here. Next up, we have Avi coming in. Let's get Avi's bag up in here. Where's Avi's bag? That's Josh. There's Avi. And Avi is coming in with 5 packs of the My Hero Academia. Very nice. Yeah, I know. Hello, Avi. Where it's time for My Hero. So we're opening up some My Hero. I know it might be crazy, guys, but we do have anime cards as well, and My Hero is one of them. And Avi is trying to build his competitive My Hero deck, and he needs some Kirishima cards to finish it off.
I sure do.
All right. So we have 5 packs of My Hero. Let's get into it. I love My Hero Academia. Has anybody here seen...
Charlie raises an interesting point. Did you weigh me before the stream started?
Yes, I was weighed. Avi was weighed before the stream started. Yes.
I was weighed too. Yeah.
Yes, Teddy was weighed as well. Everybody's weighed. Also, this whole stream is pre-recorded, so everything in chat, I already know what you're going to say. So, yeah, I'm just responding to you from the past, because, that's how that works.
That is how it works, yes.
Yeah. So, Stephanie, your stuff was sent out. I promise you. I'll even give you the tracking number if you want, okay? But your stuff was sent out, so don't worry about that. You're going to get it. Do I think English Scarlet Violet would be better on the centering? Absolutely fucking not, because English quality control is horrendous. So Japanese will be way better. I can promise you that. All right, here we go. Avi's My Hero Academia. I've been watching a lot of Season 6. I'm going to see the new episode tomorrow night. And I'm absolutely loving the new season. No spoilers, but it goes really, really hard. And if you've been watching the series, they're building up towards a lot of stuff, and it ends up being really, really great. So I definitely recommend it. It is one of like the big, like I guess like like popular animes right now. But I'm really liking the newest season. I thought season 4 and 5 were kind of shit, but season 6 picks it back up. So it's been doing really nice. So all right, here we go. We have Clever Distraction. We have Amphibious. Dark Shadow Slash, Specialist of Sound. We have Frozen, Dark Shadow Talon. I'll read off the queue after this. We have Tokoyami right there. Very nice. That's going to be an uncommon card. We have Amplifying Sound Blast. We have a Precious Lesson. And for a rare, we have Tape Swing. Very nice. Let's leave that up. The newest Black Panther movie is pretty good. I have not seen the newest Black Panther movie. Honestly, I haven't watched any of the recent Marvel movies because they've all been kind of not great. I think I saw most of the TV shows, but I have not seen the newer movies. I heard the new Ant-Man was just like, okay. So,
I'm seeing it tomorrow. I'll let you know.
All right, let me know how it is, Teddy. All right, next up we have Shock Absorption, Massive Flash Freeze, Infinite Potential, Celebrity Status, there's an all-might card, Naval Laser Charge, Keen Observation, Erase, I love Eraserhead so much, he's so great, Rapid Tape Strike, we have What's Their Plan, and for our rare, we have Evil Gaze right there. Oh, I didn't drop it, we got it. All right, we have Shigaraki with his Evil Gaze.
So the Rapid Tape Strike is actually very useful there. That's a meta card there.
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Rapid Tape Strike. Huh. Interesting. All right, let's get the next booster pack. Here we go. My Hero. Yes, I'm using sound clips of Teddy and Avi. I have a soundboard next to me. For example, I have Avi making a honking sound, so I'm going to press it right now. There we go. That was Avi making the honking noise. There we go. That was what that was. All right. Merciless Rush, Precious Control. We have the Naval Blast, the Electric Jolt, the Specialist of Sound, the 20-meter Tongue Strike, Missouri Smash, Charged Up. We have Night Watch. That's a holo right there. And it looks like it's going to be a double banger pack because we have One for All Full Kelling 5% Strike. Wow, that's an XSR. That's like a secret rare. That might be one of the rarest cards in the set. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, holy shit.
That's an awesome one to get right there. Oh my goodness. And guys, that is going to be a double banger pack. There it is. Double banger pack right there. Oh my goodness. But we did get one of the rarest cards in the set right there. That is the One for All Full Kelling 5% right there. That's very nice. That's an awesome one to get right there. I don't know if it is the rarest card, but it's up there. That's a secret rare, 100%. Oh my goodness. All right, let's leave up your Night Watch as well. All right, we got 2 packs left. So basically, all you got to know is that for the rares and stuff, we are hunting those characters. We want those characters. We got Mediator, Observant Student, then Naval Blast once again, the Hardened Jab, the Keen Observation, Someone with Style, It Can't Be Fixed, that's All Might's Grievous Wound right there, Zero Gravity Capture, What's Their Plan, and it looks like You're So Obvious, that's an All Might card right there, very, very nice. Alright, and for our last pack of My Hero for Avi, actually I'm curious if this has an estimated value on TCG Player. We have Shock Absorption, Clever Distraction, the One for All Full Kelling 5%.
Look it up.
Corrosion Lunge, Frozen, Naval Laser Charge, Natural Leader, Erase. We have Jiro right there, very nice. Pop Off Step, and for a rare, we have Instant Shining Flash. Very, very nice. Alright, that's going to do it for My Hero. Guaranteed a rare in every pack, and we get a double banger in one of them, so that's not too bad. There we go, we did get a secret rare.
I've got the market price pulled up. Give me your guess.
Oh boy, the way, I don't know, $50?
Oh, not that high.
Oh, not that high? Okay, 20?
$21.43.
$21.43 average market price. Wow, for One for All Full Kelling. That's pretty good for My Hero card. Not bad, not bad. Okay, wow, that's not bad. $20.
Oh, excuse me, the XSR version.
Yeah, this is the XSR version. This is 180. This is one
characters on left hand side.
Yeah, and it's 182 at a 180.
Yep. Okay, I've got it. This one's very different.
Oh, how different are we talking?
So there's a huge discrepancy between a price that it's being sold for and the market price.
Okay.
The market price is 187.
Oh.
I'm seeing it being sold here for 53, 57, 59, 76.
All right, let's check eBay real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Let me check. Let me go on to eBay. While we're on eBay over here. Actually, we weren't on eBay. Hold on. What is this? This is one for all. XSR. Okay, I'm seeing some graded ones for listed for very high prices. All right, let's see what we got over here. $90 being sold for. Yeah,
Okay.
one sold for 20, but that doesn't have the characters on it. Yeah, so it looks like around 90, which is pretty cool.
That's sweet.
Wow, that's not that bad. That's pretty good.
No, it ain't.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Nice.
not that. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, pulling some fire, exactly. Oh my goodness, we just pulled a $90 card. Oh my god.
Let's go. That's got to be the most expensive card I've pulled on this stream.
100. Yeah, 100%. Definitely the most
Unless-
expensive on my hero card we pulled.
Um,
Well, actually,
Wait, hold on.
technically the most expensive.
That Jinzo is more
Technically
expensive,
Jinzo. Yeah, technically Jinzo.
right? Yeah. Still, that's awesome. I'm pretty pumped.
All right, let me put all your cards into the bag, and then we're gonna move on. Thank you for coming in, Avi, with some My Hero packs. Very nice.
No, thank you, dude.
All right, let's check that order queue. All right, I'll read off the order queue. We just did Avi. All right, after Avi, we have Teddy coming in. Then we have Jeremy. We have Torin. We have Matt, the villain of the chat. We have Jonathan coming back for more. And then we have Marcos coming in. All right. So, what's that? 6 in the order queue right now? All right, next we have Teddy coming in. Oh my goodness, Teddy coming in hot. Oh my god. Teddy is coming in with 2 collection boxes. All right. Wow. All right, so Teddy is coming in with a Poltegeist V-Box. You know Poltegeist, he's like the teapot. He had a V-Box a couple years ago, so that has some older packs in it. And then we're talking about older packs. We also have a Meowth VMAX box. One of the oldest boxes, or actually one of the oldest products that I have in the store. I only have a few of those. We've gone through almost 2 cases so far. So he got a Meowth VMAX box. Very, very nice. So give me a second. You can throw the Jumbo into the giveaway. The Jumbo Meowth. Teddy, you're too kind. Oh my goodness. Let's get some very nices for Teddy up in there. Give me a second. Don't go anywhere. I have to go into the other room and grab a Poltegeist box and a Meowth box. I'll be right back. Wow. Hold on one second. Yeah, I just read it off. So it's Teddy. It's yes, you're next. You would be next for the team battle. Yep. All right. So let me get the Meowth box and the Poltegeist box. I'll be back in 1 second. All right. Okay, Poltegeist and a Meowth. Oh my goodness. Let's slide these in here, see if I can get them in frame right here. All right, so our collection boxes for Teddy. All right, first we have a Poltegeist box. Looks like this. It has Poltegeist on it. There's some older packs in here, mostly Rebel Clash. A little dusty on that. It's a little older box. Some Darkness Ablaze. I think there's a Steam Siege pack in there. Yeah, so it's a little bit older, but if you like Poltegeist, you'll like this box. And then the big boy right here, the big money box, is this Meowth box right here. And this is going to have some packs that we rarely open, all right? So, for example, there's a pack of Unified Minds in there. There's a pack of Guardians Rising. There's 2 packs of Cosmic Eclipse. And, if you see tucked in the corner over here, there is a pack of Evolutions. Yep, there is a pack of Evolutions. That Evolutions, meaning this Evolutions right here. So we're going to open a pack of Evolutions as well. And there's also some cool Meowth action and whatnot going on with the Jumbo and the promos. Very, very nice. Yeah, I do only have a couple of these boxes left. I did have 2 whole cases of these. I managed to get them. I will not be getting any more. They're not available. You can't buy them anywhere. They're like it's like a 3-year-old box at this point. So you know, they've been up on the shop since pretty much the beginning of the stream. So you know, I think I only have like 2 or 3 more after this. So yeah, let me get Teddy's bag. Oh, actually, I need a new bag for Teddy because I just sent him his stuff. So I actually mailed Teddy his stuff this week. So let's get him a new bag. Here we go. All right, and Teddy coming in hot. Hot. I mean, Charles, it's always been on the store. I know there's some stuff like hidden on the store. I get it. But yeah, go on the store and you can check the different tabs. You can check like boxes, tins, and under the different collections or whatever. If you filter, like I have a lot of stuff on there. There's a lot of boxes and whatnot on there. So yeah, it's been up there this entire time. Yep, it's been up there this entire time. So it's all right. All right, let's open up that Poltergeist box first, and then we'll get into the Meowth box because that's the money box, we should say. All right, so first let's get into our Poltergeist box. We're gonna crack this open. Some of these boxes super easy to open, other ones super hard for no reason. All right, here we go. Chuck that across the room. All right, let's get it with our clamshell. We're gonna take that clamshell packaging off.
Hey, sorry, I'm back.
Hello, Teddy. Welcome back. Came back just in time. I just started opening up your Poltergeist box.
Yeah, you can put jumbo cards in the promo. On giveaway, I mean, sorry.
Jumbo cards of the giveaway. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
What a
both
giga
of them.
chat.
I don't need jumbo cards. I have nowhere to put them.
All right, we have your promo Poltergeist right there. So we're going to sleeve that up, put that to the side for you. Promo Poltergeist. All right, we have our Jumbo. And you know what we do with Jumbos? We have to put them in Jumbo card sleeves. So let me grab a Jumbo card sleeve. God, I hope I have more. Where are my Jumbo card sleeves? Jumbo card sleeve. Alright, biggest sleeve you've ever seen in your life. Yes, they do make card sleeves for Jumbo cards. I know, crazy, right? There we go. There is a Jumbo card sleeve. And Teddy, because he's a Giga Chat tonight, he's going to be throwing this in for the giveaway for today. So I will put this to the side for our little giveaway pile over here. And let's get our packs out over here. We have 2 packs of Rebel Clash right there. We have a pack of Sword and Shield Base. And then we have a pack of XY Steam Siege, everybody's favorite set, the best set ever made. And there's a code card as well for some of the stuff in this box. So, yeah, giveaway stack tonight. And then remember, guys, if we can get to 1K subs tonight, I'm going to be giving away some vintage cards. So, but we have to get to 1K. Actually, let me reset the... have we gained any subs? Let me reset this. Nope, we haven't. Alright, we're still at 978. So, if someone wants to subscribe, hop on that train and enter the giveaway for today. Make sure you are subscribed, you like the stream, and you type in that exclamation point giveaway or exclamation point raffle, and you'll be entered to win some packs and Jumbo card, apparently. So, some very cool stuff. But let's try to tell all your friends and stuff like that. Jonathan, we didn't get to your round 2 yet, so don't worry about that. You're a little bit in the order queue and whatnot. Yeah, we did do a Steam Siege box break. I don't know if you can see the Steam Siege box, but it's right up there behind the Tapu Koko, right there behind the Charizard. But we did do a Steam Siege box break. We actually did really well. We pulled a couple break cards. We pulled, was it the Xerneas that we pulled, or the Yveltal? I don't remember which one it was, but we pulled one. We pulled one of the more in-demand cards in the set, and overall, pretty solid box break.
Didn't
I
I
have
get
to
some
say.
good cards in that box break?
Yeah, you got some good cards. I remember probably the craziest one though. I think I remember was Emily came in, and Emily was like, "I'm getting 1 pack. I'm doing a 1-time, and it's only because I want a break card because I love break cards." So literally, Emily 1-times a pack, and it has a break card in it, and it was one of the only break cards that we got. So that was the craziest moment for me. That was the craziest moment for me. So, yeah, we did pretty good for that box break. All right, but we have 4 packs here. Here we go. Rebel Clash, which we almost never open up. Sword and Shield Base, and a Steam Siege. Here we go. All right, let's get that first booster pack. We got some Rebel Clash action. Rebel Clash, doesn't really have anything of note. It's probably one of the worst, if not the worst, Sword and Shield sets. It just is not very good. Alright, we have Leaf Energy, the Palisand, the Training Court, the Lampent, the Mr. Mime. It does have a Litwick though. The Caterpie, the Barboach, the Arrokuda, the Stuffle. We got Snover in the reverse, and a Barbaracle, the Barnacle Boy right there, for our non-holo rare. Alright, second pack, here we go. More Rebel Clash action. Alright, we're going to start off with a Fire Energy, the Burning Scarf, the Olena, the Luxio, the Barboach, the Arrokuda once again, Stuffle, Lotad, we have Growlithe, we have the Galarian Berserker, and a Barraskewda, non-holo. Let's hope we have better luck with Sword and Shield base. Sword and Shield base, you want to aim for those gold Zacian and gold Zamazenta cards. And we have a green and white code card right there, very good sign. 4 to the front, and there is something poking out. There is something poking out, Teddy. All right, here we go. Third pack magic. Let's get it. Let's spam those 3 PMs, and let's see what we get out of our pack of Sword and Shield base. Water Energy, the Rare Candy, the Lumberry, the Corvisquire, the Cottony, the Scorbunny, Silicobra, the Yamper, the Grookey, Kingler in the reverse, and we do get a Full Art Trainer, the BD right there. Very, very nice. We do get a Full Art Trainer on that third pack right there. Very, very nice. Full Art Trainer. There it is. That's an awesome one to get right there. All right, let me get a card saver. All right, put that in the card saver. There it is. Wow, nice Full Art Trainer from Sword and Shield base set. Not too bad. That's a one-time right there. That is a one-time, one pack of Sword and Shield base, and we get that. There it is. That's a top hit behind Marnie? Really? Let's get an estimated value real quick. Hold on.
It's like $4. Don't even bother.
Is it like $4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $4. Yeah, not that. No, it's still a hit though. It's still a hit. It's like $4. You know, estimated market price, but you know what? Still solid. Still solid. Mason Knight's been pretty okay so far. Welcome back. We're getting a lot of good hits tonight.
Yeah, and that Marnie is like $44.
Yeah, Marnie goes for a lot of money. Marnie is like a waifu for like an insanely high amount of people. All right, here we go. Last pack for Steam Siege. There we go. Exactly. $4 card any day. There we go. All right, Steam Siege. Here we go. Everybody's favorite set, the best Pokemon set ever made. No questions asked. I mean, no holds barred. It is the best Pokemon set, and I predict we're gonna get a break card right now. That's how this works. We're gonna one-time a break card. I'm predicting it. It's gonna happen. Green and white code card. There's your proof. All right, here we go. X and Y era is 3 to the front. Okay.
We're going.
All right. We got a Greedy Dice. We got a Monferno, the Shieldon, the Mareep, the Bergmite, the Fungus Amoongus, the Joltik, the Litwick. Oh my God, we got a Litwick. We got an OG Litwick from 2016. Oh my God. Let's spam that exclamation point Litwick right there. Oh my goodness. There it is. Litwick from 2016. That is a vintage Litwick right there. Oh my goodness. All right, we got the Litwick. We got a Ponyta in the reverse. And look at that reverse from Steam Siege. See, Steam Siege gets a really bad rap, but the reverses I find are really nice. Like, that's a really nice Ponyta right there. So there it is. And let's see what our rare is. And we do get a Yveltal regular holo. We do pull out that regular holo right there. Not too bad. I do like the Ponyta a lot. I do like that Ponyta. That's a really nice Ponyta right there. But yes, we did get a Litwick. Oh my goodness, from Steam Siege. How unfortunate. That's going to go in our Litwick pile. I'm not going to scare this one because it's a vintage one, so he gets to live. He gets to live for now, okay? PSA grade the Litwick. Actually, let me check. All right, it is pretty well centered on the back. There is some wear in the corner over there. It is pretty off-center on front, right to left, so it's a little off-center. It's not going to get the 10. I do want to actually PSA grade a Litwick. I have a whole stack of them over here. I'm probably going to pick one that's like PSA 10 worthy and send it out. So.
Oh, let's go.
So maybe we'll grade one for fun. We'll grade one for fun. How does that sound? All right. So next up, because we're not done yet, we have a Meowth VMAX box. All right, let's get that Meowth VMAX box. This is the money box right here. This has all the money packs in it. This has some of the more expensive packs. It's also a little dusty on the front because it's been sitting in that box for a little while. But here we go, Meowth VMAX. Let's give it up. Let me crack open this box. Yeah, I want to get a PSA 10 Litwick. I think it's time. So I'll either just buy one or we'll get one graded from one that we pulled on the stream. We'll see. But I definitely want to add that to the next submission. All right, here's that plastic. Josh will pay for the grade. All right, let's get our promos.
I'm excited for our next PSA submission.
Well, we're almost there. I'm looking to submit it like next week. We have enough cards.
Nice.
Yeah, we have enough cards.
Yeah, I sent like 10, so yeah.
Yeah, Teddy sent me some. Josh is giving me some. I have some more from my personal collection that I want to grade. So yeah, we're getting up there. All right, there's our Meowth V promo right there. Very nice. And let's leave up our Meowth VMAX. Meowth VMAX. And we have that Jumbo card as well. We're going to get our Jumbo Card Saver. Not Jumbo Card Saver, Jumbo Card Sleeve. Imagine they had Jumbo Card Savers. Oh my god.
I was going to ask, do they have those?
No, they don't.
Imagine. Jesus.
There are Jumbo Top Loaders, I believe, but they're like custom made.
Oh, I know, whatever.
All right, here we go. Jumbo Card Sleeve.
Put the giveaway.
There we go. And this is going to the giveaway. Oh my goodness. Some lucky person is going to get that in the giveaway for today. Absolutely crazy. Oh my god. Throw that trainer. Yes, I will throw the trainer for grading, Marcos. The Lana, right? All right. We got 2 packs of Cosmic Eclipse. Here we go. Before end of February, 15. Yep. So we're gonna try to do it next. We're gonna try to do it next week. We have a pack of Unified Minds. We have a pack of Guardians Rising, and last but not least, we have a pack of XY Evolutions right there. A shot at that Charizard. All right, let's get this plastic out of the way. All right, I definitely want to do that Evolutions last. I want to do the Cosmic Eclipse kind of last. We're going to do Guardians Rising, Unified, and then Unified, Cosmic Eclipse, and then Evolutions. We're going to start with that Guardians Rising. Here we go. These are some sets that we don't really open that often. We don't really get to open these Sun and Moon sets that often, or even X and Y. So this is going to be a treat for all of us. So we're going to start off with a Sun and Moon Guardians Rising pack. There's actually a pack of this in the prize for the Tin Battle in that Raichu box. So let's see. Here we go. Four to the front. All right, we have a Darkness Energy, and some of these cards are going to look a little old school because all these packs are like anywhere from 2016 to 2017, around that time. All right, Whimsicott, Vanillish. We got an Aether Paradise Conservation Area. Say that 5 times fast. The Fletchling, the Vulpix, the Gothita, the Chansey, the Petalil, Sharpedo in the reverse. Look at that reverse. Very nice Sharpedo right there. And a Trevenant, non-hollow. I like that Sharpedo a lot. This is really cool. Maybe on the next box break we'll see Sun and Moon. We might. So you can vote for our next box break. I did post it in the Discord in the Pokemon main chat. So make sure you join our Discord. You know, of course, link is in the description below, or you can type in !Discord in the chat and it'll pull up a link to the Discord if you're not in it already. But you can go vote for when our next box break is going to be. I think actually Cosmic Eclipse or Lost Thunder is in the lead right now. I did already purchase a different box. That is a different set than one of the top ones. It's on the list, okay? So if we don't do it next, we'll do it eventually, but it's on the list. It's one of those sets. I already have the box. It's not up here. I'm not going to tell you what it is, But that'll be one of the future box breaks. We can do it for the next one or the one after that. It doesn't matter. But it is one of the sets that's on that list. So we are going to eventually get to all of those sets. All right, next up, here we go. Unified Minds. One of the tag team sets. Unified Minds, very expensive nowadays. I think this is like a $15 or $16 booster pack. Might even be more than that now. But here we go. Let's get it. One, two, three, four. Streamlabs, you can type in !chat or !info or something like that, and it'll pull it up. All right, Water Energy. We got a Dragonair. The Tortuga, you never see this card anymore, right? Giant Heart, Magnemite, the Slackoth, the Axew, the Fletchinder, the Stunfisk. We got Numel in the reverse, very nice Numel right there, and a Xurkitree. When are you going to see a Xurkitree ever again? Probably not. But there it is. There is our Unified Mind cards right there. Next up, we have 2 packs of Cosmic Eclipse. And I know Teddy wants that Piplup Blastoise. I know he does. So let's see if we can get it for him. Some Blastoise action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, Leaf Energy. The Pangoro. A Rapidash, a Vibrava, a Magnemite, a Lillipup, the Trapinch, the Sneasel, the Spheal. We have Psyduck in the reverse, a very nice reverse Psyduck right there, and an Alolan Sandslash non-holo. Alright, next up, here we go. Another pack of Cosmic Eclipse. Let's see what we can get. Here we go. Let's spam those very nices, those 1 times. For Teddy and see what we can get. A little dry on these old school packs, not gonna lie. I wanted 1 big hit. Nothing yet, but we still have evolutions to do. The Tag Call, the Dartrix, the Lily's Full Force. Oh, I skipped one. The Drillbur, Tangela, the Eevee. That's a nice Eevee right there. Ooh. Duskull, the Timpole, Magnemite in the reverse, and an Entei non-holo. All right. We are on to our last pack. It's right there. It's a pack of XY Evolutions. That's sort of a remaster of base set right there. Very, very cool set. We are doing one for a box break in the future. I have a sealed Evolutions box right up there. So we're going to do that in the future at some point. I don't know yet when, but we will do it. But here we go. 1 pack of XY Evolutions. Let's get it. Bring out the Magic Glove. Okay, sure. Magic Glove time. Let's get those MGs in the chat right there. Magic Glove, Magic Glove. Here we go. The wonders of the Magic Glove. Magic Glove, Magic Glove. There it is. And I'll just hit the camera with it real quick. Oh my god. Alright. Can't even get the Magic Glove right there. Alright. Magic Glove action. Magic Glove has been completed right there. There we go. Alright. Let me readjust the camera over here. Oh my god. How did I fuck that up? Alright. There we go. It's more like right there. Alright. There we go. Alright, here we go. Last pack of Magic LPMs for XY Evolutions. Let's get it. Here we go. We are hoping for a nice hit. The last couple times we've opened up Evolutions, it has not been kind to us. So let's hope that changes. Here we go. One, two, three for XY. Alright, we have a Revive. We have a Here Comes Team Rocket. That's actually a secret rare. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Here Comes Team Rocket's actually a secret rare, believe it or not. Alright, we have a Magmar. A Caterpie. The Poliwag. We have the Pikachu. Nice base set Pikachu right there. Ponyta. The Nidoran. A Diglett in the reverse. I almost thought that was red for a second. Oh my god, I almost thought that was red. And for our rare, we have a Doug Trio non-holo. Diglett into the Doug Trio. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? We did get a secret rare Team Rocket. I mean, that's okay. But you know what? I think that box could have been a little bit better. But there we go. Thank you, Teddy, for coming in, opening up some old school stuff tonight. Oh my goodness. Let's get those very nices for Teddy. There it is. I know. I know. Thank you, Teddy, for coming in. Pulling some really, really Cool stuff still, nonetheless. Nothing super, super crazy, but still, some of it was very cool. Cool to see those old packs being opened up. Alright, let me take a look at the order queue. I will get some of this bulk out of the way. And we'll move on from there. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We did get that that full art trainer right there. We did pull the full art trainer. There we go. Nice full art trainer right there. All right, I will add all this stuff to Teddy's bag. Ryan, welcome. All right, let me take a peek at the order queue, because I think we have Jeremy up next. You're trying to redeem and it's not loading? What are you trying to redeem? Because I have to refresh some of the stuff on there. So I do apologize. I haven't refreshed some of the redeems on there, so I'll have to do that. All right. Next up, all right, we have Jeremy coming in, and Jeremy is going to be our last entrant for the tin battle. Oh my goodness. And Jeremy, I think I have your stuff right over here. Yes, here it is. Mr. Fizzled, you are going to be our last entrant for the tin battle for today. Oh my goodness. We're going to finish off the tin battle right here, right now. Oh my goodness. And Jeremy, aka Fizzled, he's going to have the last tin, which is going to be this Flareon tin right here. So, just to reiterate the tin battle, we opened up 12 tins. This is the 12th one of the Fall 2021 Evolutions tins. Currently, Charles is in the lead with his Empoleon V full art from Battle Styles of all sets. Estimated value is $7.29. We've had a lot of big hits that have been pulled, but none of them have been worth more than that $7.29. Let's see if that changes today. There's 4 packs in here, same as all the other tins, and we're going to see if Mr. Jeremy can surpass Charles. Here we go. Charles is going to be sweating right now because this is the last entry. So very, very tense. And we're going to see who is going to win that Alolan Raichu box, which I'm going to open up at the end of this stream for the victor. All right, there's our Flareon promo. We're going to take that out of the cardboard right there. Sleeve that up, so Jeremy, you do get an awesome Flareon regardless. And you get a code card for that Flareon. We have 4 packs in here. Evolving Skies, Chilling Reign, a Battle Styles, and a Sword and Shield base. Dave, welcome back. Oh my goodness, Dave, it has been a while. Are you okay, my friend? I know you've had some stuff been going on. How you feeling, my friend? Dave, it has been a very long time. Evan, the order queue right now is we're doing Jeremy, and then after Jeremy we have Torin, then we have Matt, the villain of the chat, we have Jonathan coming back in, and then we have Marcos. So, 4 in the order queue right now. Alright, but here we go. Last entry for the tin battle. Let's get it. Here we go. Dave, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear you're doing a lot better. You're trying to redeem a spin on the Wheel of Packs, and you have enough, but it's not redeeming. Let me double check that real quick. You should be able to redeem. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to. Stephanie, I'll tell you what. Give me a second. Hold on. I can redeem it for you. So give me a second. Hold on. All right, so Stephanie, I redeemed it for you. So So I will give you a spin on the wheel of packs right after this, okay? I will give you a spin on the wheel of packs right after this. So I should have minused the 500k from your gold. I redeemed it for you on my end. There we go. So, but before that, we're going to do Jeremy's tin battle real quick. We're going to open up that Evolving Skies last. We got a pack of Sword and Shield base. We have a pack of Chilling Reign and a pack of Battle Styles. There we go. All right, so here we go. Last slot for the tin battle. Here we go. Let's get some very nices for Jeremy. Let's get some very nices for Charles. Head to head, the last tin in the battle. Let's see what we get. Here we go. It's go time. All right, we have Battle Styles. First pack Magic. Let's get it. Here we go. All right, green and white code card from Battle Styles to start us off. Oh my goodness. We have that Water Energy, a Doublade, a Crawdaunt, the Swordward and Shieldbird, a Glameow, a Tepig, a Timber, a Pawniard, Cagnia the Cactus Boy, Colossal, and a Crobat, regular holo. All right, we're moving on to Chilling Reign. Here we go. Could be an alt art bird. Could be a gold card. Let's find out. Here we go. Chilling Reign time. Another green and white code card. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's it going to be? Lightning Energy, Fog Crystal, the Brawly, the Celio, the Snover, the Blitzel, Ghastly, Coughing, Delibird, Karen's Conviction, and a Cresselia regular holo. Oh my goodness. All these regular holos. Next up, second to last, a Sword and Shield base. Here we go. Come on. Does the green and white code card continue? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire Energy, a Kingler, Crushing Hammer, Ferrothorn, the Munna right there, Vulpix, the Minchino, the Silicobra, the Croagunk, he is gunkin', Sinesti, and a Lantern non-holo. Come on. We're up to our last pack, Evolving Skies. This is going to do it. This is going to determine the fate of the tin battle. Can Jeremy beat Charles, or is Charles going to win right now? Here we go. Last pack, Magic Evolving Skies. Let's do it. Here we go. Any big pull, pretty much any big pull from Evolving Skies will win. Here we go. Let's get it. Last pack, Magic. And it's a green and white code card to finish it off. Oh my goodness. This could be massive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. And there is something poking out right there in the back. There is something poking out of our last card. There's something poking out right there. Oh my goodness. Charles sweating. He is absolutely sweating right now. There's something poking out. This could be absolutely massive. This could be massive for Jeremy. Last pack Magic. Here we go. Here we go. Fire Energy, the Spirit Mask, the Jordy, the Braviary, the Love Disc, the Dweeble, the Hippopotas, the Hippo Boy, the Zorua, Psyduck, Jordy again in the reverse, and what is our rare gonna be? And it's a Suicune V, just a Suicune V. I do not think that Suicune V beats our Empoleon V full art, but still, that is a hit nonetheless. I have to say, Charles is the winner of Tin Battle number 7 of the Fall 2021 tins. Oh my goodness. Let's get some very nices for Charles. Oh my goodness. And very nices for Jeremy. That was heated right at the last second there. Oh my goodness. I didn't know which way it was going to go. I couldn't tell what the card was. So let's get some very nices for both of these guys. Oh my goodness. A heated tin battle for today. And thank you to Jonathan and Jeremy for finishing off our tin battle for today, getting those last 2 slots. I do appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put all the stuff into Jeremy's bag. Jeremy, thank you very much for coming in. That was a very brave effort. You did good, but Charles did, unfortunately for you, a little bit better. But you know what? There's always next time. I have another tin battle, which we're going to be doing very, very soon. And this is, well, actually, it's going to look very familiar because it features more Empoleon action or whatever. I got the first wave of the V Strikers tins, the Empoleon and Tyranitar tins. These tins are pretty cool because the first wave of them have Evolving Skies and a couple other older sets in them. The newer versions of the tins do not have that. So this is the first print run, and I know that because the box has the do not sell before release date on it and stuff like that. So that's going to be our next tin battle. I don't know when exactly tin battle 8 is going to be, but it will be very soon. So Charles is going to be our winner, so congratulations to Charles. There we go. All right. So Jeremy, going to put that to the side. We're going to move on for there. There we go. Can we raid PokeLife at the end? I have actually never raided anybody before. So give me, yeah, I don't mind raiding somebody else. We can do that. So yeah, at the very end of the stream, I can raid somebody else. That's fine. Let me just double check. Let me just look up real quick how to do that. And I will do that. We're not gonna do it right now, but I will raid in whenever we end the stream. So we will do that. Sure, I can raid somebody else. Just send me the link to his channel or whatever. So who is it? It was PokeLife? Alright, let me just look that up real quick. And let's see. Hold on. PokeLife is streaming right now. Yeah, we'll set that up. We'll set that up in a second. Yeah. Hold on. Look up the redirect real quick. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta go to customization. Redirects. Here, hold on. One second, folks. Hold on. Let me just make sure my redirect is on. It should be on. Or that I can. Oh, I have to like add the redirect. Okay, hold on. Let me go into Studio and do that real quick. Studios. Okay, one second. This is under settings community. Live redirects. All channels can redirect to my content. Allow users for a live redirect. Okay, change privacy settings. Alright, let me sub to him real quick. Hold on, and then I will redirect. In a second. Or in a bit. We're not gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna at least like set it up because I've never done this before. So we're gonna try to set this up real quick. Sorry, one second, guys. Go to community tab. Okay, I did that. Community redirects. It is not letting me redirect. Hold on. Edit customization under redirect. Click add. Yeah, I like. Oh, I can't do it yet. You know why? Because you need to have 1K subs. Okay, that's why I can't find it. All right, so you need to have 1K subs to do it. Well, if we get up to 1K subs right now, I'll do it. But yeah. So yeah, I was wondering why. I'm like, why don't I have this option? Because we're not at 1K subs yet. You need to have 1K subs to raid somebody. So there we go. So no, it looks like we won't be raiding him, but we can raid him in the future once we surpass 1K subs and stuff. But I just subbed to him. You can just hop in manually. Yeah, if you want to go over, I'll post his link in the chat and stuff like that, and you guys can hop over and be like, "What's up?" So All right, let's yeah, so raid is around the corner. Yeah, I unlock a lot of stuff at 1K. Like 1K is probably the biggest like YouTuber like upgrade, you know, shit that they do. So I unlock redirects. There's certain things I can do like stream integration and whatnot. I get more stuff with the community tab. But the biggest thing though is that I can do like memberships and stuff. And so I know how that sounds. It's like, oh yeah, you can just like give me more money and stuff like that. But what I want to do is I want to do like membership, like specific giveaways, and we'll do like member specific stuff or whatever. So you can actually like sub to me every month, and then we'll do like member specific stuff and like only stuff for you guys and whatnot. Maybe there'll be like a stream or two for you guys or whatever. We'll see. I'll start doing like memberships and stuff like that. And also you get a nice little like badge or whatever in the chat and whatnot. So some cool stuff, you know, members, and just another way to support the channel and do that kind of stuff. So a lot of monetization options, a lot of community options, all that stuff opens up at 1K subs. So that's why it's important that we get there. All right. But we're going to move on from there. All right, next up, after Jeremy, thank you, Jeremy, for our last spot in the Tin Battle. Next up, we have Torin coming in. Torin, welcome to the stream, Torin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Torin is coming in for a one-time of the Japanese 25th anniversary, the Japanese celebrations right there. So this is for Torin. Thank you, Torin. And we're going to get you one pack of the Japanese celebrations. Here we go. Let's reach down in here. Get some 25th anniversary right there. All right, and we're going for a one-time. Let's get those one-times in the chat. Those very, very nicest for Torin. Here we go. Let's see what we can get for him. He's been very patient. Let's get it. Here we go. We're gonna do your wheel pack spin in a second. Stephanie. Don't worry about it. I haven't forgotten. If you want, we can do two one-times in a row. We'll do it after Torin. All right, here we go. 25th anniversary. Kind of like celebrations. Okay, a little bit like celebrations, but it doesn't have the reprints in there. Instead, you get these nice prism cards. We still could get a lot of cool stuff. Here we go. One pack. Let's go. Trying to snipe those big hits. We are aiming for those prism cards. Let's see if we can get it. Here we go. All right, we do have of course, it's a metal energy. We do get a reverse hollow metal energy. All right, we have a Kyogre right there. Very nice. We have a Groudon. Okay, Cosmo right there. And we do get a Mew regular hollow. No prism in that pack, but you get these cool holographics. I think the Japanese version looks a lot better than the English one for these cards anyway. So there we go, Torin. These are going to be all of your cards from this pack, and I'm going to throw them into your bag for you. There you go, my friend. Thank you very much. And you know what? I'll even sweeten the deal just a little bit, and we'll throw in some extra for you. Let me reach into my box of wonders over here, and let's find you something really good. I see you like celebration stuff, so do I have anything from celebrations in here? I don't know, do I? That looks pretty Celebration-y. Celebration-y. Yeah, you know what? Here is a Zamazenta VMAX and a Surfing Pikachu VMAX from Celebrations for you. There you go, my friend. So I will throw that into your bag for you. Thank you very much for coming in tonight. And thank you, Torin, for your one time. You want the pack art too? Sure. Not a problem. I got you. Where did I throw it? Oh, there it is. I will get you that pack art as well. There you go, my friend. All right. Very, very, very nice. All right, Torin. All that stuff is going to go into your bag. There it is. And if you want to add to it, you can do so at any point. And if you want your stuff shipped out, you just got to purchase shipping, my friend, and I will get to it on my next shipping day. All right, thank you very much, Torin. All right, next up, who we got? Of course, we have to redeem that pack for Stephanie. So we're going to switch on over to the Wheel of Packs. Because Stephanie is getting a free spin on the Wheel of Packs. Here we go. Should be seeing the Wheel of Packs. Here we go. And I just sent you your stuff, so this is going to be in your next bag for the future. Let's see what we're going to get. What's your free pack going to be? Here we go. And a pack of Fusion Arts. Okay, we get a pack of Fusion Arts right there. Very, very nice. A pack of Fusion Arts. So let me reach down. We're going to grab some Fusion Arts right there. Alright, where's my Fusion Arts? It's right down here. This is Andy's favorite set. Here we go. Here's a box of Fusion Arts. It's basically Japanese Fusion Strike. We got one pack right here. Let's get the one times in the chat. Here we go. Stephanie coming in with the one time for her free spin on the wheel packs. Here we go. Let's do it. Fusion Arts time. All right, we got a Toxel. We got a Totodile. We got the... Oh, which bunny is this? Oh, man, I forget all the bunnies. There's like 5 of them, right? All right, we got that Corviknight. Very nice. And no rare in that booster pack. But you know what, Stephanie? I'm going to throw in some extra. Why not? Let me reach into my little thing of wonders over here. And we'll get you a nice rare. Here, hold on. Let's get you a nice rare right there. You look like you could use a Marnie Hollow right there. So we're going to get a Marnie Hollow for you. And what else we got in here? Hold on. You look like a Zamazenta V kind of person. There we go. There's a Celebration Zamazenta V. So I'll throw that in for you. There we go. Nice redeem on the wheel packs right there. There you go. Very, very nice. All right, let's see who's next in the order queue. And next up we have Matt, the villain of the chat, and Matt is dunking it. Oh my goodness, Matt coming in super, super, super hot. I have to get a new bag for Matt. Oh my goodness. Matt is coming in with 5 packs of Shining Fates, 5 packs of Brilliant Stars, 5 packs of Pokemon Go, and 1 pack of V-Star Universe. Oh my goodness. Matt absolutely slamming it. Just coming in super, super, super hot. Oh my goodness. Hello, Matt. Welcome. It is time. This is Matt. He's the villain of the chat. He is ready to steal all your pulls. Are you ready to steal everybody's pulls?
That's more a giveaway thing, but sure, let's hope.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah. Well, he might be giving pulls. I don't know. So there's 1, 2, this is Shining Fates, 3, 4, and 5 packs of Shining Fates right there. And then we're getting 5 packs of Pokemon Go. And we have 3. Looks like I have to open up a new ETB of Pokemon Go. I haven't done that in a while. I think since like release. All right, where's my Pokemon Go? Right over here. There we go, Pokemon Go ETB. Because we need to get 2 more packs. So he's got that Altar Mewtwo in Japanese. Might be looking for it in English now. Maybe Radiant Charizard.
That would be pretty dope. Although it is greedy.
It's a little greedy, but you know what? We're here for the greed. All right, and we're gonna get 2 more packs of Pokemon Go. There we go. And the last 2 things is 5 packs of Brilliant Stars and 1 pack of V-Star Universe. All right, let's get that V-Star Universe pack. Lots of packs right here. Oh my goodness, thank you, Matt. And 5 packs of Brilliant Stars. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 Brilliant Stars right there. Wow. All right, let me organize these packs just a little bit. All right. All right, we have V-Star Universe. We have 5 packs of Pokemon Go. We have 5 packs of Shining Fates. And we have 5 packs of Brilliant Stars. So, Matt, what do you want to open first, my friend?
Do the Brilliant Stars first.
Brilliant Stars first? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's get those FPMs for Matt, and people are booing him. That's okay too. That's okay. Yes, I did you already. Yep. So, yes, unfortunately, you did not win the 10 battle. You did get a nice pull right there at the end, but it was not enough to beat Charles. But still, very good effort. Very good effort. And I threw in some extra stuff for you into your bag for the giveaway and stuff. Not the giveaway, the 10 battle and whatnot. So, all right. Here we go, Matt. We're going to start with that Brilliant Stars action. Here we go. Can we pull that Alt Art Charizard? I certainly hope so. We have not seen the Alt Art Charizard or the Alt Art Arceus. We haven't opened up a lot of Brilliant Stars. I am getting more Brilliant Stars in fairly soon, but it's not the standard booster packs. It's a little bit different. So there might be some more opportunities to get some more Brilliant Stars action in the future. All right, here we go. Black border code card. Always a good sign. All right, forward to the front. All right, we got that Lightning Energy, the Luxio, the Hitmontop, the Blunder Policy, Shroomish, the Piplup, the Turtwig, the Sneasel, the Clink, Starmie in the reverse, and Empoleon, regular holo. All right, I think it's time for a drink of water. I noticed my voice kind of gave way there. Gotta crack this open. Thank you for the water in the chat. There we go. Remember, folks, stay hydrated. All right. Also, guys, if you're in chat right now and you are not yet subscribed, please do so. We're doing a big giveaway at the end of the stream. We have some packs to give away right here. We have some cards as well. You're going to get some jumbos. And then, if we hit 1K subs tonight, I'm going to edit some vintage holos to the giveaway. So make sure you sub if you have not done so already and enter a giveaway. Make sure you are subscribed, you like the stream, and then you type in the ! giveaway or ! raffle into chat, and you'll be entered for that. All right, here we go. Second pack, Brilliant Stars. Do I still have Crimson Invasion? Of course I do. Come on. I still have Crimson Invasion. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got a Metal Energy once again. We're going to add that to our stack. We have Vibrava, the Cinccino, the Dusclops, the Grimer, the Sneasel, the God Bidoof, Electabuzz, the Chimecho, the Cubchoo, and Dusknoir, regular holo. We got a heist going on. Make sure you join the heist in chat. Get away to win free gold. All right, another booster pack. Another black border card. We got that Fighting Energy, Roseanne's Backup, Choice Belt, the Floatzel, the Turtwig, the Trapinch, Piplup, Shroomish, Purloin. We got a Vaporeon from the Trainer Gallery. Very, very nice. That's Gary's Vaporeon right there.
Oh, that's
and
dope.
Bibs in the regular holo right there. But we do get Gary's Vaporeon. Very nice. From the Trainer Gallery. It's not a bad one to get right there. Gary's Vaporeon. All right, next up. Here we go. Leaf Energy, Barry, Clang, Torkoal, Shinx, the God Bidoof, Electabuzz, Holucha, Buizel, Fracture, and a Heatran. Alright, last pack of Brilliant Stars. Let's get it. Here we go. Another black border code card. What is going on here? Maybe this will actually have like a big hit. All right, we had that Leaf Energy, the Lightning Energy, the Frenzen Galler, the Probopass, Team Yell's Cheer, Golett, the Chimecho, the Chimchar, the Minccino, skip it ahead, Baltoy, Hunting Gloves, and a Torterra regular holo. 5 packs, a bunch of black code cards, but only regular holos. 7, you got a pack of Crimson Invasion. We'll get to that in just a little bit when we catch up with the order queue. You're scared if you order a tampered box or not? Well, my friend, make sure that before you open it or anything like that, or you can open it or whatever, make sure you do those things that I said to do. Check the sides, check the tabs, check the plastic and whatnot. And as long as it all looks good, it might be good. But just be on the safe side. Plus, if you ordered it off eBay or whatever, you can always get your money back. They're really good about giving you a refund or whatever. So if you open it up and you're like, oh man, all these packs look like they've been messed with or whatever, you can definitely get that. You can definitely get the a refund on that. T-Rich, welcome back. All right, Matt, what do you want to do next? Pokemon Go, Shining Fates? What do you want?
Let's do the Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. All right, let's see if we can get a Radiant Charizard. Here we go. Yeah, the biggest giveaway is going to be, does it have the plastic? I would never... T-Rich, thank you for subscribing. I would never buy a Japanese booster box that does not have plastic wrap on it. Some of them will say like, oh, sealed box, no wrap. Never touch that shit. Because there is no reason for that box not to have the seal on it unless it's been cracked open already. It's just like, never touch those. Alright, here we go. Pokemon Go, we got Darkness Energy, the Rare Candy, the Unpheasant, the Blanche, Numel, not a Ditto, Raticate, Tranquil, the Larvitar, the Natu, Blissey in the reverse, and a Sylveon, regular holo.
Okay.
eBay with plastic on. Yeah. Do you have the box already, or did you just order it?
Talking to me?
No. I'm talking to Fizzled in chat. He's worried about he doesn't do Discord. Okay, but do you have the box with you, or did you just it ain't here yet? Okay. When it arrives, if you want to like you can like shoot me some pictures of it if you want on Instagram. I'll help you out. If you want to, just you can open it yourself. You just got to do the things that I said you got to look for and whatnot. If you don't have a black light, you might want to pick one up just to be on the safe side. Or if you have access to one, that's one way to look. But yeah, just check the tab, check the plastic. You should be able to realize right away if you know what you're looking for, what exactly is wrong, if there is something wrong. We have a Lure Module, the Charmeleon, the Pupitar, the Rattata, the Wimpod, the Pikachu, the Squirtle. We got Bidoof, not a Ditto, and it's Melmetal. Oh my God, it's been a long time since we've seen Melmetal. Oh my goodness, we were just thinking about him real quick, but there's the Melmetal right there. Oh my God, can we get some Melmetals in the chat? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Japanese shipping does take a while. Well, I pay extra because I get like the overnight FedEx stuff, but yeah, it does take a while. Oh my goodness, there is the Melmetal. It has been a while.
Throw him in the 1,000 sub giveaway.
Throw him into the giveaway. All right, he's going
for
away
the 1,000 subs.
Yeah, he's gonna stay over there. All right, Gyarados, regular holo. Oh my goodness. There's the Melmetal. It has been a while since we have gotten a Melmetal in any set. There it is. Yeah, Stephanie's favorite card. All right, here we go. Forward to the front. Fire Energy, a Chansey, Steelix, the Xatu, the Rattata, Godbidoof, not a Ditto, Charmander, the Apom, Bulbasaur, Chansey, and Articuno regular holo. Come on, we need something big from this couple packs of Pokemon Go. All right, okay, there's something poking out. That's a good sign. Steelix, Xatu, Slowbro, not a Ditto Bidoof, Magikarp, Apom, Meltan, the Squirtle, Tyranitar, and Executor V right there. Very, very nice.
All right, something.
There's the Executor V. We'll take it. All right, last pack of English Pokemon Go. Let's get it. Yeah, no Ditto in that pack. In English, the Ditto is only in the reverse slot, so if you get a Numel, a Bidoof, or a Spinarak in the reverse, it might be a Ditto. Sometimes it's not, though. Candela, the Slowbro, the Blanche, the Ambipom, the Slowpoke, the Onix, Charmander, Bidoof, not a Ditto, Pupitar, and Snorlax regular holo. We only got that one Executor V from that. All right, we're going to move on to some Shining Fates. We could get another Shining Charizard. We did get the Shiny Charizard for Andy a couple months back. We actually featured it in our PSA submission. So if you go back to our PSA reveal stream, we revealed his Shiny Charizard he got from Shining Fates. This exact Charizard, actually, right here. And he got that in a PSA 10. And it was worth, like, I think, like $350, $400 or something like that. So, pretty crazy. All right, here we go. Shining Fates time. Let's see if we get any Shinies. And maybe we'll get a Charizard. Let's find out. Here we go. Alright, Darkness Energy. A Cramorant. Team Yell Towel, the Thwacky, Morpeko, Cacnea the Cactus Boy, Choodle, we got Spinnerack, the Q-Fant, oh, double Q-Fant, okay, and Galarian Weezing, regular holo. Yeah, so many shinies. We could also get, like there's a lot of baby shinies in the subset. You can get those as well. There's other, like, full art shinies. You know, there's a lot of cards you can get. Alright, Fighting Energy, the Floatzel, the Team Yell Towel, the Rotom, the Morpeko once again, the Cacnea, the Horsey, the Q-Fant, the Choodle once again, the Tropius, and a Dreadnought, non-holo. You got the Charizard VMAX from the set and the PSA 10? Yeah, so does Andy. Does that Steel Energy count? I mean, like, you know, no. Oh, we didn't get a Steel Energy. I misread. Yeah, the Steel. I don't even know how many Steel Energies we have back there, but I'm gonna make the pile as big as possible. All right, we got something poking out right there. That's always a good sign. Something is poking out from Shining Fates. Always a good sign. Let's see what it is. Here we go. Fire Energy, Floatzel, Cramorant, the Rusted Sword, the Coughing, the Gossifleur, the Rowlet right there, the Q-Fant, Spinnerack, and we get a Yveltal Amazing Rare. Very, very nice. And guys, this is going to be another double banger pack right there. Double banger pack. Oh my goodness. And Hacker FF, thank you for subbing, my friend. Oh my goodness. What is behind this Yveltal Amazing Rare? And it's a Ditto VMAX right there. Double banger pack right there.
I am the lord of the Dittos.
There it is. Yeah, Matt, the villain of the chat, he tends to summon those Dittos. But there it is. We get a Ditto VMAX and a Yveltal Amazing Rare. You dare me to open up a pack of Flash Fire? Well, I don't have any Flash Fire. I mean, maybe one in a booster for like a box break, maybe in the far future, but not right now. Flash Fire is pretty expensive. Flash Fire is what, like $60 a booster pack, something like that. It's pretty expensive. Pretty expensive for Flash Fire. Yeah, it's like 50, 60 bucks a booster pack. $3,000 for a booster box. Jesus. Well, we're not going to do that anytime soon. Maybe in the far future. My dream, my ultimate goal for this stream is I want to do a booster box of Jungle. The original Jungle base set. It's not going to be anytime soon, okay? But I wanna be that guy who buys a Jungle booster box and then we can all open it together. I think that's gonna be like the penultimate for this. Just because Jungle is it's like the first expansion for the original base set. It's not as expensive as the original base set, and I just remember like when Jungle came out for me personally, it was like, whoa, they're making more Pokemon, and it was just like this like crazy thing. So I have some fond memories of Jungle. So I think for me, the ultimate would be opening up an original base set Jungle. I think that'd be absolutely crazy. But that's not anytime soon. That's maybe far in the future. Far in the future. All right, here we go. 2 more packs left of Shining Fates format. Let's get it. Here we go. But thank you, everyone who just subscribed. What can be the next box break? Well, PokeChaser, if you join our Discord, the link is in the description below, or you can type in !Discord into chat. You'll see that we actually posted a poll in the Pokemon main chat over there in the Discord, where you can actually vote on what the next box break is. And I think right now it's a tie between Lost Thunder and Cosmic Eclipse, I think it is. Team Yell Towel, Thwacky, we got Tropius, we have the Rowlet right there, the Nickit, the Eevee, the Gossifleur, oh, Choodle, Morpeko, and a Celebi non-holo right there. All right, last pack of Shining Fates. Here we go. Could this be the one with the Charizard? The Charizard in the Charizard pack.
Last pack magic.
Yep. What is my religion? Pokemon. All right, we have Metal Energy. We have Gym Trainer, Team Yell Towel, the Luxio, Coughing, Trapinch, the Rowlet right there, Choodle. We have Morpeko. We do get a baby shiny right there, the Copperaja right there, the baby shiny. All right, there it is. And a Decidueye regular holo. Very, very nice. Okay, we do get a baby shiny. We're going to sleeve that up and put that into a card saver. All right, here we go. Very, very nice, but we're not done yet because we have one more booster pack to open. We have some V-Star Universe. If you've never seen V-Star Universe, it is a high-class pack. There's 10 cards in here instead of your normal 5 or 6, and we're guaranteeing multiple rares. So let's get it. Here we go. High-class pack action time. Yeah, I'm at a Lost Origin. Lost Origin, for some reason, they just, like, stopped printing. So you can't really find it right now. I only have Lost Origin in the build and battle boxes. I'm working on getting more Lost Origin. But right now, for some reason, just across the board, Pokemon isn't really printing any more Sword and Shield. There's a couple theories that they're going to like reprint them all this spring or summer or something like that. Some people are saying they're not going to reprint them at all. And they're just going to basically dive headfirst into the Scarlet Violet era, which might be possible. I don't know. But Silver Tempest isn't getting a reprint. Evolving Skies isn't getting a reprint, at least not that they've officially announced. So all the Sword and Shield stuff is shooting up in price because you just can't find it really. You just can't find it really. So yeah, it's kind of wild right now. All right, we got that Cricketot right there. We got Pumpkaboo. Oh, that's very nice. Swablu right there. All right, the Pickaxe. We got a Grottle. And we do get a Giratina V-Star right there from V-Star Universe. Very, very, very nice. What's behind it? We have a Ditto. Matt summons all the Dittos right there. We have a Ditto regular holo.
I do not lie.
We have the Arita right there, regular trainer. And we do get the Electivire right there in that nice reverse pattern right there. I don't know if you can see that nice shiny pattern right there. Very, very, very nice. But yeah, Matt is the summoner of all things Ditto.
Even Pokemon Go, it's ridiculous.
Yes, even in Pokemon Go. Alright, but I'm going to sleeve everything up. Thank you, Matt, for coming in. Let's take a look at all your big hits one more time. Let me just sleeve this stuff up. And then we're going to move on and I'll read out the order queue because I think we got a couple more orders in while we were doing this one. Because this one was a little bit of a big order. Alright, let's take a look at our hits. Alright, we did get a Veltol Amazing Rare. We have a Ditto VMAX. We have an Executor V. We have the Giratina V-Star and the Copperajah right there. Shiny. Very, very nice. There we go. Matt, the villain of the chat, coming back in to steal all of your pulls. And he does it very, very well. Alright, there we go. Oh, another heist going on. Alright, let me check that order queue. Let me just throw everything into Matt's bag, and then we'll check the order queue, and we'll move on from there. Let me refresh that sub count. What are we on right now? Let's see. Still at 979? Really? Alright, well, we might not make it to 1K tonight, but we're going to make it to 1K eventually. And once we do, we're going to do a 1K sub giveaway. It's going to be a huge giveaway. As big, if not bigger, than our 750, so let's try to pump those numbers up as best we can. If you're watching and you're still not subscribed, we are doing a giveaway at the end of the stream. It's only going to get better the more subs that we get. So, if we manage to get it up to 1K subs today, we only need 20 subs. If we need to get 20 subs today, I'm going to throw in a bunch of vintage cards for tonight's giveaway. But if we don't get to 1K subs, then I'm not going to do it. So we have to get to 1K subs. Let's see if we can do it tonight. We only have a few more to go. But as it stands, the giveaway for tonight, we have a pack of Battle Styles, a pack of Celebrations. We have that Great Tusk EX right there from Scarlet EX, and we have 2 big jumbo cards. So all this stuff is going to go to one lucky person in chat. And if we get to 1K sub, I'm going to throw in some vintage holos as well. So you can possibly get some base set cards for yourself. So, Shadow Slock, welcome. So let's make sure we try to hop on that train for tonight. All right, but thank you, Matt. Let's get those very nicest for Matt, villain of the chat. And let's hop on over to an unofficial raid. Will get me more subs. I mean, I would appreciate it. All right, here we go. Let's see who is next. So we did Matt. Up next is Jonathan coming back in. After Jonathan is Marcos. And then after Marcos is Stephanie with that one time of Crimson Invasion. All right, here we go, Jonathan. Jonathan coming in with some one times of his own. He's getting 1 pack of Crimson Invasion for himself. My condolences. And 2 packs of Korean EV Heroes. All right, let's get Jonathan's pack. Jonathan's bag right over here. Here we go. Jonathan, there is your bag. And let's get you 2 packs of Korean Navy Heroes. And let's get you 2 packs, or 1 pack of Crimson Invasion. Alright, 2 packs Korean Navy Heroes. And, I should probably have gloves wearing this. Ugh. Alright, here's our booster box of Crimson Invasion. Here we go. Alright, it's like radioactive over here. Alright, for those that don't know, we've had very, very bad luck with Crimson Invasion. Absolutely horrendous luck. We opened up a booster box previously, the entire booster box, and we got like the minimal amount of hits. I think Marcos can tell you. I think he went into that box pretty hard, and we got like the bare minimum amount of hits you can get. Like I think the minimum you can get per booster box is like 6 or something like that, and we got like exactly that amount. Like it was bad. So this booster box we haven't gotten that far into, but it's not looking much better. So good luck, Jonathan. All right, here we go. Let's get our first pack of Korean EV Heroes, almost exactly the same as Japanese as far as the packaging goes, but the cards are kind of a mix between the Japanese and the English. Alright, here we go. We got the Zorua, Seawaddle, that electric right there, the Aroma Lady, and a Palisand, no rare in that booster pack. We haven't pulled an alt art from Korean yet, so let's see if we can get an alt art. Alright, we got a Slugma, and a Rakwanid, the Pikachu, the Persian, and we do get a Swampert regular holo. Swampert regular holo from Korean EV Heroes. No big hit, but you know what? Our big hit could come from Crimson Invasion. Here we go. Crimson Invasion. We are hunting for that Gyarados. There is a super rare Gyarados in here, and we are looking for him and hunting him down. Here we go. All right, green and white code card. It was a good sign. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we have the Lightning Energy, the Fighting Memory, the Hakamo'o, the Sea of Nothingness, the Bunnelby, the Carablast, Spoink, the original Pigboy, Salandit, Mankey. We have the Dino in the reverse, and an Aggron regular holo right there. We do get an Aggron regular holo from Crimson Invasion. You know what? Most of the time we didn't even get that. So there it is. And you know what, Jonathan? I'm going to reach into my bag of wonders over here, and let's get you something really nice. You know what? Here we go. You like Shining Fates, right? Well, here is the EV VMAX promo from Shining Fates. We'll add that in there. There you go, my friend. Hope that eases the pain just a little bit. There we go. Thank you for coming in, Jonathan. Going to add all the stuff to your bag. There we go. All right, let's see who is next. All right, next up, we have Marcos coming in with 12 packs of Silver Tempest, and I know what Marcos is chasing. I know. He's getting those booster bundles, so let's get him 2 booster bundles of the Silver Tempest. There should be right there. Where did I put them? There's one over here. Alright, here's one booster bundle. I think I put the rest down there. Hold on. Booster bundle. Ah, there they are. Here we go. Alright, 2 booster bundles of Silver Tempest. Here we go. Let's see what we can get. We're looking for those alt arts. We're looking for that Lugia action for Marcos. Let's see if we can get it for him. Let's get Marcos' bag up in here. Getting pretty full already. Alright, here we go. Let's open up 2 booster bundles. We got 12 packs. Each of these booster bundles has 6 packs inside. Yeah, rainbows, golds, full arts. anything he needs to finish off his collection. And these booster bundles have been really, really hit or miss. Sometimes they're amazing, and they have multiple hits in them. Other times you get jack shit. You get absolute garbage. So I hope it's the former rather than the latter, but we're going to find out. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. See, Marcos always does this. He's like, I'm not going to get anything, and then he goes hard. So, you know what? I respect it, because you know what? He gets the pulls sometimes. He does get the pulls. Marcos has actually probably gotten some of the highest value pulls that we've opened up on stream. He got the single highest value card we've ever pulled, and he's pulled some pretty high value cards recently. So, you know what? Maybe he's got the right, trick, the right magic going on. I don't know. Shadows Lock. Once you enter the giveaway, you don't need to enter once. So don't spam the giveaway. You're in there. I promise. All right, here we go. Some more packs of Silver Tempest. Actually, have we opened up Silver Tempest today? No, actually, this is the first time we're opening up Silver Tempest. All right, well, some more Silver Tempest in general. Here we go. Let's get it. We're hunting for those big cards. Here we go. 4 to the front. Metal Energy to add to our stack. A Wailord, a Raichu, Torracat, the Pikachu, the Ferroseed, the Ponyta, the Dewpider, the Venonat, the Emolga, and a Lilligant non-holo. Alright, more Silver Tempest action. Let's get it. Here we go. Another Metal Energy. What's going on with all the Metal Energies tonight? Palossand, Dragonair, Toxicroaky's croaking. It's Kevin Durant. Ralts, Fletching, the Dratini, the Clink, the Amaranth, and a Zygarde. Alright. Fire Energy, the Amaranth one more time, Unidentified Fossil, the Glalie, the Venonat, Dewpider, Spinda, Feebas, the Noibat, the Articuno in the reverse, that's a nice one again, and a Keldeo non-holo. Alright, come on. Booster bundles, please. Booster bundles, please. Not a hit yet, and what are we, 4 packs in? Psychic Energy, Primordial Altar, the Dene, the Quadstone, the Murkrow, the Swablu, the Rotom, the Baneri, the Dreepy, the Spinda, and Incineroar. Come on. Alright, finally our first black code card. Alright, okay. Okay. Alright. Well, we have a Metal Energy, which we're going to add to our stack. But that right there, that looks pretty good right there. I don't know what that is, but this is what Marcos is looking for. We're looking for hits just like that. So I don't know what's in this pack. Let's find out what's in this pack of Silver Tempest. Let's go through it because there is a hit poking out right there. Here we go. We got the Professor. We have a Dracloak. We have a Metang. We have a Petalil. We have a Ferroseed. We have the Chinchou, Pikachu, the Ponyta, the Rufflet in the reverse, and for our rare, and it's the Altart Lugia! Yes! We got the Altart Lugia V right there. Very, very nice. Alright, that's immediately going into the card saver. We have been chasing this Lugia card for quite some time. There it is. Oh my goodness. We got that Lugia right there. Oh my goodness right there. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Alright, we have been chasing this for quite some time. Oh my goodness. That is the Lugia right there. There it is. Marcos is not computing with this right now. He's crashed. He has to reboot right now. But finally, we finally got it. This happens every time. Marcos, this guy comes in, this motherfucker, he's like, oh, I'm not going to get anything. And then he comes in, he fucking dunks it, and he pulls the Altart every single time without fail. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. Unbelievable. But we got the Lugia V Altart right there. Unfucking real. I cannot believe it. Every single time. Oh my goodness. There we go. We're going to get an estimated value on the Lugia V Alt-Art. We're going to switch it on over, and let's get some TCG player action up in here. And we're going to get that estimated market value. Alright, so Lugia V Alt-Art, average market price of $187.62. You heard that correctly. Average market price of $187.62. You can buy it right now near mint for $199.95, $200. Unbelievable. Steve-O wants to throw in the giveaway. So, you know what? I mean, you know what? How's the centering? Let's take a peek up in here. Centering on the front looks okay. I think it's a little bit thicker on the right side, so it's off a little right to left. On the back, though, the back actually looks pretty okay. I'm not gonna lie, the back looks pretty okay. Yeah, not too bad there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, centering's not too bad. While we're here, you want to throw this in for the PSA submission? But, oh my goodness. It might be a 9 or 9.5. I think it's like a little tad off center. It's not going to get that perfect 10. But, it's pretty nice. There's no edge wear on the corners. I can tell you that. Yeah, it doesn't look to be any surface. I don't see a print line on it. So that's good. But, yeah. You need it for the master set, unfortunately. I understand. Well, there you go, my friend. There is your Lugia V Alt-Art. That's going to be the biggest pull of the night. So there it is. Oh, my goodness. Lugia V Alt-Art for Marcos. Unreal. And Marcos, you already fucking guessed it. You know, this is going to be a short. So just within the next, like, day or two, this is going to be a YouTube short. So just, you know, get used to it by now. Probably, like, Monday or something. I don't know. But unreal. All right, here we go. We're gonna dive into more Silver Tempest. I mean, we already pulled it. Marcos already made his money back. Like Marcos made a profit this stream. Can you guys believe that? He made money. Unreal. Yeah, shorts will be fire all week because we pulled some great stuff. I still have like other like streams I gotta go back and make shorts out of. I have content for a while. And today's short, I don't know what happened. Today's short blew the fuck up. I have no idea what happened. It's sitting at almost like 3K views right now. I have no idea what happened. But there you go. That's the YouTube algorithm for you. It just decides. All right, we have the Water Energy, the Behem, the Braixen, the Sigilif, the Elgem, the Fungus Amoongus, the Sandygast, the Relicanth, the Holucha. We get Smeargle from the Trainer Gallery, very, very nice, and a Zygarde non-holo. No. You can never replace Matt the villain with the chat. Trust me. See, the thing is, you guys don't have to see Matt in real life. I do, okay? And let me tell you, he's as much of a villain in real life as he is in the chat. Trust me. Darkness Energy, the Quad Stone, Morpeko, Capturing Aroma, Esper, Smeargle, the Litten, the Petalil, the Chinchou, Esper, and a Metagross non-holo. Let's get this bulk out of the way. And we're going to continue. Give away the Smeargle. Oh, the Lugia? Sure, there we go. All right, Lugia is getting added to the giveaway for today. Thank you very much, Marcos, for throwing that in. And there we go. All right, next pack is Silver Tempest. Here we go. Charles has a chance to get the Lugia now. All right, here we go. Next pack, we have another black code card right there. Very nice. All right, something else poking out right there. What could that be? I don't know. Let's find out. Imagine we get like something else. Oh my God. Leaf Energy, the Glalie, the Candace, the Krokorok, the Spinarak, the Beldum, the Crogunky's Gunkin, the Solosis, the Zubat, Sandile, and a Regidrago V. Very nice. Regidrago V. From Silver Tempest. There it is, Regidrago V. Alright, what do we got? 4 packs left? 4 packs left. Here we go. Imagine we get another Lugia. What's that? Give away your whole bag. Oh my, Marcos. I'm kidding. Reggie Drago also. All right, I got you. Reggie Drago also to the giveaway. There it is. All right, we're gonna put the Lugia back. All right, I'm sorry, Charles. It doesn't go in the giveaway for today. Smeargle goes in the giveaway though. But we have something else poking out right there, and looks like a V-Star to me. So we might have a Lugia V-Star on our hands, which would be absolutely crazy. Yeah. Marcos is also giving away his perfect 10 Miriam as well. The guy, he's just too kind. You know, he's like, you know what? I don't need $2 grand. You know what? That's going to you guys. So you know what? Honestly, the charity never stops. You know what? You might as well actually, Marcos, just overnight it to Charles. Just send it to Charles. He's gonna win the giveaway anyway, and we got it. You know what? That's it. All right, Lightning Energy, the Sunflora, the Primordial Altar, the Dedede, the Fletchling, Dratini, the Clink, the Stunfisk, the Togamaru, the Krokorok, and a Superior V-Star. Very nice Superior V-Star right there. Yeah, it's giving away for a small fee. Yeah, you can just go bid on his auction. Very casually bid on the auction, and you might get that Miriam for yourself. All right, here we go. Next booster pack. Superior V-Star. All right, next booster pack. We got that Fighting Energy, the Metang, the Anorith, the Unidentified Fossil, the Fanfi, the Chimecho, the Fletchling, the Feebas, the Fennekin, the Wallace, and a Talonflame. Giveaway Superior. Can we get some Giga Chats from Marcos, please? He's giving away all his big pulls. I mean, I can't blame him. He already made money tonight. He already did it. He already got the Lugia. That's like the chase card. That is the chase card. He already got it. All right, we got that Water Energy, the Claydol, the Worker, the Sunflora, the Baltoy, the Sunkern, the Clink, the Petalil, the Litten. We got Radiant Alakazam now. Oh my goodness, Radiant Alakazam. I'm gonna sleeve that up. There it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Radiant Alakazam giveaway, right? I know. You don't even have to say it. I'm just saying that because we've given away Radiant Alakazam before, I think. Yep, there it is. All right, Silver Tempest, last booster pack for Marcos. Do we need last pack magic? Do we need it? I don't even know. Do we need it? Maybe. Whatever. Here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Darkness Energy, Toxicroak, the Jinx, the Toxapex, the Stunfisk, the Togamaru, the Esper, the Smeargle, the Litten, the Emergency Jelly, I need some Energy Jelly stat, and a Zorora non-holo. There we go. Oh my goodness, absolutely insane. Insane pulls from Marcos over here. Let's look at our little baby pulls, okay, shall we? We got a Radiant Alakazam, Superior V-Star, the Smeargle from the Trainer Gallery, and a Reggie Drago V. And then, of course, this little, worthless card, nobody really cares about it, just called Lugia V Altart right there. Honestly, could be better, but, it is what it is. This is all we got for Marcos, so you know what? Could be better, but here we go. So let's get some very nices for him. There we go, for a job well done for Marcos. And he got the Lugia V. Very nice. Actually, that's fucking awesome. We got the Altart. I can't believe it. Am I the culprit? I don't know. Is it my magic hands? I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's the Magic Glove. You know what? I think it's all the Magic Glove. I think it's the Magic Glove. That's the secret. That's why we keep pulling hit after hit, night after night. Because at this point, we pulled an Altart almost every night, right? Something crazy like that for the past couple weeks now. It's been actually pretty crazy. So, but here it is. Lugia V Altart from Silver Tempest. I cannot believe it. Oh my goodness. We're going to add all this stuff to your bag. Thank you very much, Marcos. I'm just going to drop the Lugia. You didn't see that. Nope. You didn't see I didn't drop the Lugia. There it is. I did not drop it. You did not see that. All right, let me add everything to Marcos's bag. And then we are going to move on from there. Just boomerang it? Yeah, I mean, whatever. We can just we can throw it. Yeah, we can throw it. Why not? I'll be like, here's your Lugia V-Star. That was a card saver. Don't worry about it. Alright, there we go. I bet Marcos jumped for a second. He probably thought I actually threw his UV star. Alright, there we go. Thank you, Marcos, very much. Let's get some Giga Chat, some very nices for him. We're pulling a very, very rare card. Very nice. And of course, I cannot wait to make a short out of it and milk it as much as possible because it's going to be great. There we go. Alright, next up, we have Stephanie coming in with that one-time Crimson Invasion Booster Pack. Here we go, Stephanie. Let's break out the biohazard over here and get into our Crimson Invasion Booster Box. Alright, one pack of Crimson Invasion. Let's see, can we do a lot better with this next pack of Crimson Invasion? Let's spam those 1 times in the chat for Stephanie. Here we go. Let's get it. Almost killed the Empoleon? No, Charles, he's fine. He's fine. Don't worry. He won the tin battle, so even if he dies now, you know what? You still got the Raichu box. So you made it out at the end. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crimson Invasion. Alright, we got the Lightning Energy, the Lusamine right there, the Hakamo-O, the Haunter, the Alolan Geodude, the Misdreavus, the Minccino, the Numel, the Swinub. I love these old artworks. We get Psychic Memory in the reverse, and a Registeel non-holo. Unfortunately, Stephanie, the curse of Crimson Invasion continues. I appreciate you coming in for the 1 time, but unfortunately, no big hit in that pack. But thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. All right. And we're going to move on. I think we have, what do we have? 1 more order in the queue? Oh my goodness. And we have Strange One, aka Tyler, coming in with 3 packs of English Pokemon Go and 1 pack of V-Star Universe. Alright, let me get Tyler's bag, which is somewhere over here. There it is. And let me get 3 packs of English Pokemon Go and 1 pack of V-Star Universe. Here we go. Alright, V-Star Universe action. And English Pokemon Go time. 3 packs. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Alright, here we go. Let's get it. English Pokemon Go 3 packs for Tyler. Let's get those FPMs in the chat. Here we go. Let's get it. I think Melmetal incoming. Oh, God. You got the Japanese. Oh, you did. Oh, you got the Japanese one. Well, you know what? You're going to get a pack of English. There we go. I already opened it. Fuck it. Here you go. You get a pack of English. I misread. Whatever. Here you go, Tyler. You get a pack of English. Alright, I'll get you some Japanese after this. Alright, we got a Water Energy, the Spark, the Chansey, the Xatu, the Onix, the Bibarel, the Slowpoke, the God Bidoof, he's not a Ditto, the Magikarp, we got Charmander in the reverse, and a Glossopod, non-holo. Alright, let me get you 3 packs of Japanese. I misread, I did not see the S10B before that. Alright, there you go. Alright, now for some proper Japanese Pokemon Go. Alright, we got the Squirtle, the Rattata, the Slowbro, that egg incubator, and we get a Radiant Eevee right there. Oh my goodness, the Radiant Eevee right there in the first pack of Japanese Pokemon Go. Very, very nice. Radiant Eevee, very, very nice. Oh my goodness. There we go. Radiant Eevee right there. That is a beautiful card to get. The Radiant Eevee. And that is going to be our Radiant for the box. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. There it is. The Radiant Eevee. See, there you go. My mess up works to your advantage. There it is. Alright, we got that Apom. We got a Numel. He's not a Ditto. We got that Xatu. The God Bidoof. He is a Ditto. We did get a Ditto Bidoof right there. And we have a Zapdos regular holo right behind him with a fighting energy. But yes, we did get a Ditto. So there is a Ditto right there. All right. Wow. Tyler hitting all the Pokemon Go stuff, but we do have a Ditto. And our last pack of Pokemon Go. Let's get it. Here we go. Yeah, Matt's Ditto energy is rubbing off on us. 100%. All right, we got a Spinarak. We got the Onix. Steelix. That's the Candace, right? And we have a Mewtwo V-Star. Oh my goodness. Mewtwo V-Star. That is a hit in every single pack of Japanese Pokemon Go. I cannot believe it. Look at that. We get a Ditto Bidoof. We get a Radiant Eevee, and we get a Mewtwo V-Star. Absolutely insane. Let's see if the luck continues, because, of course, we're going to open up some V-Star Universe. Here we go. High-class pack action. Let's get it. Here we go. All right, we got that Poochyena right there. The Regirock. The Mareep. That's that, what is it, Dark Soul Patch or something like that? Magma Basin. That's the Premonition, right? I think. Is that card? And all right, we do get an Altaria, the alternate art right there. That Galarian Gallery style card. Very nice. We got the Altaria. Let's see what else is in this booster. Oh my goodness, is that a Machamp V? I think it is. Oh my goodness, and that, my friends, is going to be a double banger pack. At least there could be more rares in this booster pack. Oh my goodness. Fizzled, good night. I will see you next time. My next stream will be Sunday at 9 p.m. I hope to see you there. All right, let's see what else we got in this booster pack. We have that Miltank right there, and we have a Magnezone, but we do have a double banger right there. 2 hits in a single pack. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a look at all of our big hits. There we go, Tyler. Sorry about giving you that English Pokemon Go pack, but you know what? Free pack. My era is your prize. All right, there we go. We got a Radiant Eevee. We got that God Bidoof with a Ditto. We have a Mewtwo V-Star. The Altaria right there, and a Machamp V. That's not a bad selection of cards to get. I will add all of this to your bag. Thank you very much, Tyler, for coming in. Do I like Miltank? My memories of Miltank is, I have 2, okay? So the first one is when I was a kid, and of course everybody has this. You're playing like Pokemon Silver, and you get up to Whitney, and her Miltank literally just bashes your face into the ground repeatedly, okay? So, yeah, so you get up to her, and that Miltank just absolutely destroys you over and over again. And then my second fondest Miltank escapade was actually us pulling the Leche Mumu, the Miltank milk, out of Spanish Heart Gold Soul Silver. So that was pretty fun to get as well. All right, here we go. Thank you, Tyler, for coming in. Let me check that order queue. Let's see if we got anybody else coming in. And next up, we have Evan. Evan coming in with a Lost Origin Build and Battle Kit. Well, guess what? I have one right here for you. There we go. We have a Build and Battle Box. Evan, let me get your bag for you. It should be right over here. That's Marcos. Jonathan, Jeremy. Oh, is it under? Hold on, 1 second. Let me find your bag. It's been a while. Alright, hold on. Those are the jumbo card sleeves. Okay, that's that. That's that. I'll probably put it back here. There's Kelly, there's Harry. On. Oh, that's Martin. That is a different person. I'll put him with the International Kids. Let's see, Strange One. We got him. That's Tiago. Yeah, that is Chris, aka Daddy. That is Steve-O. That's Martin. Oh, that's Daryl's. Found it. Here it is. We got it. I knew it was over here. There we go. Alright, I knew it was. Alright, here we go. Evan, you ready? I'm pretty ready. Alright, let's get it. Here we go. Let's get it. We have a build and battle kit of Lost Origin. Let's get it. Here we go. This has 4 booster packs of Lost Origin in it. And there's also a starter deck. This is made for like the pre-release, so it's a pre-release kit. And there are some promos. There's an exclusive Lost Origin promo that you get in this box. So the one you want to get is the Gengar, but there's also some other ones that are really cool as well. We've seen the Machamp, we've seen the Finian. I think there's one other one as well. Let's see which one we get here. Here we go. And we do get the Gengar. That's the one that you want to get right there. There it is. There is the Lost Origin Gengar right there. Very, very nice. Gengar Hollow. And he's got that Lost Origin logo right there. Very, very nice. I'm going to keep that sealed for you, Evan. And then we're going to get 4 booster packs right there. Very, very nice. Yeah. Make a find bag command. Yeah, I mean, we're getting to the point where, like, I have a lot of bags, and I might have to take an extra second to search through them. Because I'm not going to lie, for a while there, you know, there was only a few people at a time that would order for me. So I only had about, like, 10 to 12 bags to go through. Now, we've stepped that up, like, we've basically tripled that. So I have to kind of remember where roughly everybody's bag is located. So if you haven't ordered from me in a long time, I tend to stick your bag into the back. Because there's some people back there who haven't even ordered since like my first stream, but I promised I would hold on to their bag, so I hold by that. I will. So their stuff is kind of way in the back. So if they ever come back at some point, I still have their stuff. But when we get up to like a year where I'm holding on to their bag, we might, you know, I don't know how, you know, it's a long time. They might have even forgotten that I exist. Then I have like a separate slot where I keep like the international people and stuff, and then I have like my you know, usual customers I keep towards the front and whatnot. So, all right, here we go. Evan, 4 packs Lost Origin. We're not going to do a Litwick bet, mainly because we already pulled an OG Litwick today. So, you know what? I think it's fair that we don't do a bet. We don't bet on it because we've already pulled our Litwick for the day. So it wouldn't be fair to bet again. All right, here we go. Leaf Energy, the Gift Energy, the Kazradon, the Haunter, the Basculin, Phantom, Makuhita, the Electrike, the Murkrow, the Shiftry in the reverse, and a Magearna non-holo. Pack number 2. Yeah, I'm sorry, Marcos. We can't pump up your gold numbers anymore. I'm sorry. Not tonight. Maybe another night. All right, we got that Lightning Energy, the Rhydon, the Gloom, the Gift Energy, the Machop, the Pikachu, the Phantom, the Sudowoodo, the Electrike, Seviper, and the Zoroark regular holo. Also, no Litwick yet. All right, 2 packs left. All right, we got that Fighting Energy, the Seadra, the Riley, the Gloom, the Blipbug, the Finian, the Spinarak, the Paris, the Inkay, Rhydon in the reverse, and a Clefable. Come on, we're up to our last pack. Let's hope for some last pack magic. I cannot believe we haven't had a big pull yet. Come on. There he is. Of course. Can't go a single stream without seeing him multiple times. There he is. All right, 4 to the front. Let's get it. And you know what? It actually looks like that this Litwick booster pack is going to have something inside. So there's something in there. I don't know what it is, but let's see. Here we go. We have the Psychic Energy, the Iskon, the Dottler, the Panic Mask, the Litwick, the Rosalia, the Rockruff, the Seal, the Shuppet. We have Ghastly in the reverse. And we do get that Kyurem V. Very nice. We do get at least get a V card for you. There we go. All right, Evan, we got some hits for you. We got a Kyurem V. And most importantly, you're going to get that Gengar promo right there. Very, very nice. I will add all this stuff to your bag. Thank you very much for coming in and getting a build and battle kit. There we go. No, that was only 1 Litwick. That was only 1 Litwick, I promise you. If it was 2 Litwicks, I would have killed myself. It was only one. All right, there we go, Evan. Thank you. All right, let's get the bulk out of the way. Let's get this garbage where he belongs. Oh, and your code cards. Can't forget about those. Old Man Dirt, welcome back. All right, and guys, we have reached the end of the order queue, and you know what that means. That means it is almost time for the giveaway. Our giveaway for today. We have a lot of cards to give away. We have a pack of Battle Styles, a pack of Celebrations. We have a bunch of rares, a Radiant Alakazam, a Superior V-Star, a Smeargle, a Regidrago V, and a Great Tusk EX. You can thank Marcos and Charles for those. And then we have a Meowth VMAX and a Poltegeist Jumbo, courtesy of Teddy. So all of this stuff will be in the giveaway for today. All you have to do to win these free cards is make sure you are subscribed and stay subscribed. If you're watching right now and you haven't subbed to the channel, please do so. If we can get to 1K subs, it might, I don't know if we will, but if we can get to 1K subs by the end of this stream, which is going to be very soon, I'm going to throw in some vintage holos as well, okay? But we got to surpass 1K. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're like, what, like 18, 19 away? So make sure you are subscribed, you like the stream, and you type an exclamation point giveaway or exclamation point raffle into chat to do so. We're going to do the giveaway in just 1 second. But before that, Charles, he is going to be the winner of the Tin Battle, which means that we have to bestow upon him his rightful trophy, the Alolan Raichu box. So we're going to open that for Charles right now. Let me get the Alolan Raichu box for him. All right, where's that Alolan Raichu box? I threw it to the side. Of course, you throw stuff to the side, and you're like, oh, wow, let's get it. And then, you know, it doesn't happen. All right, hold on. All right, here is our Alolan Raichu box. Our official winner of Tin Battle number 7 is Charles. Charles, congratulations. Let's get those claps. Those are very nice for Charles. Charles, thank you very much. Charles is the winner with his Empoleon V Full Art from Battle Styles, estimated value of $7.29. So there we go, Charles. You are our winner, and you will be opening up this 2017 Alolan Raichu box. Congratulations. Here we go. And as other people who have entered the Tin Battle, I'm sure they're thinking congrats and fuck you. So there we go. All right, let's open it up. Here we go. You're going to get that the promo. You're going to get the Jumbo card. And you're also going to get the those packs and stuff. So there's some cool vintage packs in there. And you're going to get all those, my friend. All right, here we go. Let's open up this Alolan Raichu box. Here we go. This has been Charles Week. So what a fine way to end Charles Week with a vintage box. Don't you think? Alright, there we go. Let's toss this across the room as we always do. Alright, so you have to be careful with these older style boxes because, like, shit just flies out. Alright, there is our promo, which is in these, like, dumbass tabs. And I have to kind of flex out to get. Gotta hate these. Alright, there's the code card. You're going to get the code card for that. Yeah, Marcos had a good month as well. Marcos had a good month as well. You know, you guys have been doing really well recently. Alright, here is our Alolan Raichu promo right there. Very nice. Got it out of those dumbass tabs. Alright, there it is. And let's look at our booster packs. We have the big money pack in here, a pack of XY Roaring Skies. We have a pack of Guardians Rising and a pack of Burning Shadows right there. Burning Shadows. And we do have a jumbo card. This is not going to fit in those jumbo card sleeves. This is the old size. This is the OG jumbo size. So it's not going to fit in those card sleeves. All right, here we go. We got 3 vintage booster packs right here. We're going to start off with that Guardians Rising, our second Guardians Rising pack of the night. Here it is. Yeah, Alolan Raichu. Yeah, very nice. He's pretty cool. It's got that like McDonald's kind of hollow foil to it or whatever. Very nice card. And you can see nice big there 2017 Pokemans. All right, here we go. Guardians Rising, first pack magic. Here we go. And these packs are very smooth to open, let me tell you. All right. We have that Psychic Energy, a Sableye, a Max Potion, a Graveler, the Barboach, the Phantom, Machop, the Fletchling, the Vulpix, the Gliscor in the reverse, and a Lunala non-holo. That's an awesome artwork, though, for Lunala. All right, Burning Shadows. Now, Burning Shadows is a garbage set, okay? The only card for Burning Shadows for any money is the Charizard. Pulling the Charizard, though, is basically impossible. If we get the Charizard today, I'm going to flip the table and end the stream. So here we go. Burning Shadows. Let's do it. 1 pack Burning Shadows. Can we get it, or are we going to get garbage? Let's find out. Here we go. It is a green and white code card. That is a fantastic sign. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. All right, we had that Psychic Energy. The Rhydon. The Charmeleon. That's an awesome Charmeleon, actually. The Bouffalant. The Mudbray. Stuffle. The Noibat. The Sawk. Esper. The Kiawe? The Kiawe in the reverse. And a Zygarde. Regular holo. All right, and for the big money pack from that box, we have a booster pack of XY Roaring Skies. All right, very cool set. What year is this, actually? This is... Oh, God, I'll just tear the pack a little bit. 2015! 2015! 2015. Absolutely nuts. Here we go. XY Roaring Skies for Charles. Let's do it. Here we go. Real vintage pack right here. Real vintage pack. And it's a green and white code card. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. 3 to the front for Roaring Skies. Okay, let's get it. I can't tell if there's anything poking out. Let's find out. Here we go. I'm going to give you all these cards, Charles. Alright, we have an Altaria. We have an Electrode. We have that Unfezant right there. The Togepi. We have a Natu. That's a very cool style Natu right there. They used to do these like sort of like pseudo full art cards. Very nice Natu right there. Oh, double Natu. Okay, you get both artworks. The NK. Dratini. We get Pikachu for our reverse. You know what? That's an awesome one to get right there. We get the Pikachu right there from Roaring Skies in the reverse. That is a beautiful one to get. And let's see what our rare is going to be. Here we go. And we get ourselves a Zekrom regular holo right there. Very nice regular holo Zekrom. Very, very nice. Oh my goodness. Opening up some vintage packs for Charles. There we go. Congrats to Charles, the winner of the Tin Battle. Congrats, congrats, congrats. I will add all this stuff to your bag. Thank you, Charles, very, very much. Congrats on winning that Tin Battle. Getting all that action. And I'll probably be doing some shipping next week for you. Alright, there we go. Let's get the very nicest for him. And let me just double check that nobody added on to the order queue. And, of course, people added on to the order queue, so we're going to do those real quick. And then we're going to do our giveaway. So we have Galen, and then we have Old Man Dirt coming in. Alright. Alright, let's get this Alolan Raichu out of the way. Alright, we have Galen coming back in with a one-time of 1 pack of V-Star Universe. Alright, Galen, here we go. V-Star Universe time. Alright, we opened up quite a bit of V-Star Universe tonight. And we've had some decent pulls, so let's see if that continues. Here we go. We got a couple double bangers, so here we go. Let's get it. More V-Star Universe for Galen. All right. I see some stuff poking out right there. We got a Purloin. We got a Magnemite. The Parasect. Choice Belt. The Cricketune. I don't remember which candy that is. Okay, that's very, very nice. Wow, is that Comfey? That is the Altar. That is the Galarian Gallery one right there. Very, very nice. And what's behind it? And we get a Mew V. And you guys know what that means. That means we're gonna get a double banger pack right there. Double banger alert. There it is. Double banger pack. Very, very nice. Oh my goodness, double banger pack. And we get that Stone Tablet and a Bronzong right behind it. But there we go. Not a bad one time, if I do say so myself. Double banger pack. We got one of those Galarian Gallery cards and a Mew V. I've actually never seen this Mew V. That's a very cool Mew V. Very, very cool. Sleep both of these up. Put them all in your bag. Thank you very much, Galen, coming in with a one-time. All right. And let's get our last order of the night. Here we go. Old Man Dirt coming in with 2 packs of Silver Tempest. All right, let's get you 2 packs of Silver Tempest. We're going to take them from a booster bundle. Looks like I got to order more Silver Tempest, huh? But Silver Tempest, another one that they weirdly have not been reprinting. It like just came out, so very weird. And I think they're going to keep like not printing enough. I don't know why they're doing it. But I'm going to make sure we have plenty of Scarlet Violet EX to open up. So I'm probably going to purchase maybe a case and a half, 2 cases of Scarlet Violet. And we'll see if that's enough. I don't know yet. But we're going to find out. Alright, here we go. 2 booster packs. Right off the top. Alright. Old Man Dirt. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's do it. Here we go. Let's get those very nice, those one-times. Alright, we got a Lightning Energy, the Worker, the Sunflora, the Primordial Altar, the Spinda, the Feebas, the Noibat, the Snorunt, Sandile, Quadstone in the reverse, and a Kling Clang non-holo. And for our last pack, Magic, come on. Let's get something good. Maybe another Lugia? Maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we got that Fighting Energy. A Fletchinder. A Clang. Emergency Jelly. I needed some Energy Jelly stat. The Esper. The Smeargle. The Litten. The Petalil. The Chinchou. We get a Radiant Serena. Very nice. We do get a Radiant card with a Frostlass right behind it. And we do get a Radiant card in that last pack for some last pack Magic. There it is. We get a Radiant Serena right there. Thank you very much, Old Man Dirt, for coming in with 2 booster packs. And I'll put your Radiant and your other non-holo rare into a bag for you. Thank you very much for coming in, as always. Alright, Shiny Hunter, I will see you later. We're almost at the end, actually. I'm just finishing up the order queue right now. And then we will be doing the giveaway. Alright, and then next up, we have Jonathan coming back in with another one-time for 1 booster pack of Chilling Reign. Let's get Jonathan's bag over here. And let's get 1 booster pack of Chilling Reign for you. Alright, here we go. Chilling Reign. Let's see if we can get that gold Snorlax. In 1 booster pack, let's slam those 1 times for Jonathan. Here we go. And it's a green and white code card. Of course it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Jonathan, what are we going to get? We got a Fire Energy, an Impact Energy, a Path to the Peak, the Drizzile, Cubfu, Hatena, the Sobble, the Bounsweet, the Furfrou. We got a Cobalion in the reverse, and a Slowking regular holo. All right, Jonathan, I will add all that stuff to your bag. Get a nice Slowking regular holo right there. All right, and get your code card as well. Very, very nice. Thank you very much. And finally, guys, I think we have reached the end of the order queue, which you know what that means. It is actually giveaway time now. Here we go. Let's switch on over to the chat view. All right, we're in the chat view right now. That means it is giveaway times, folks. Now, this is your last chance. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Make sure you smash that sub button. If you don't know what it looks like, it looks something like that. Hit that subscribe button right there at the bottom. All right. And make sure you like the stream and type in that exclamation point giveaway or exclamation point raffle if you have not yet done so, and you can win some of the cards that we're giving away right now. We have Rainy Alakazam, we have a Superior V-Star, we have a Smeargle, we have Regidrago V, a Great Tusk EX, we have a pack of Battle Styles, a pack of Celebrations, and we have 2 Jumbo cards from super out-of-print collection boxes. So if you have not yet registered for the giveaway, if you have not yet subscribed, what are you doing? I'm literally giving you free cards as we speak. So let's make sure we're getting in on that right now. And I swear to God, Charles, if you win this giveaway too, I'm going to come to your house and beat you up. All right, here we go. We're going to do a, we're going to see who the winner is going to be. And I guarantee you, not everybody who entered for today is watching. So here we go. I'm going to close off the giveaway. All right, I'm closing it off. You can no longer enter the giveaway. Okay, you can no longer enter the giveaway. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. I am picking, so check over here, check on the side, down here, wherever you have the chat, and let's see who the winner is going to be. Remember, they have to be here, so we might be re-rolling. And the winner is Core. Is Core still here? Core is our winner. Remember, Core won at the 750. Is Core here? Core should be the winner. Let me check chat participants and stuff like that. Is Core here? Core is not listed in chat participants. Core is not here. Core, you have like 5 seconds to say something. Core, 5 seconds. Core, you could have won again, but it does not look like you are here. Unfortunately, I don't see in chat participants, so it looks like we might be re-rolling. So there's our first re-roll. Remember, our record is 6. So he's not here, so we're re-rolling. Let's get it. Here we go. And we have John Bailey. Is John Bailey here? John Bailey, another winner from the other day. Is John Bailey here? I do not see him in chat participants. John Bailey does not look like he's here either. Oh my goodness. Core, you're back. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Core. We just re-rolled it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no. But it looks like we're going to be re-rolling it for a 3rd time. Yes, all the stuff from the 750 giveaway has shipped. Harsh, you're going to get your stuff. Don't worry about it. All right, here we go. Pick number 3. And it's... All right. Well. All right. So this is the. All right, guys. Thank you for coming to the Charles stream for today. This is the Charles stream. You know, I enjoyed being here with you guys, but now it is Charles' stream. So here we go. It's Charles week, and this is a good way to end the stream for today. So thank you guys, thank you to Charles, because he not only wins a tin battle, but this scumbag also wins the giveaway for today. So it is now the Charles stream. Thank you, Charles. This is for Charles. Charles stream right here. Hold on, let's get some more Charles up in here. Hold on. We gotta get this here. Hold on. All right, we gotta get one of these over here as well. There we go. Just so you know that it's Charles, and right there. Okay, so this is the Charles stream, and this doesn't matter anymore. We don't need to see chat anymore. It's just all Charles now. It's Charles. All right, good. All right, fantastic. Thank you, Charles, for being the winner for today. I appreciate you. Oh no, I accidentally flipped your thing. Here we go. Let's get the chat. The only chat that matters right there is this one. So there we go. All right, very nice. Welcome to Charles stream. Thank you, everyone. All right, so Charles is the winner for today. All right, so let's get him his cards. He's going to get his Rainy Alakazam, the Superior V-Star, the Smeargle, the Regidrago V, and that Great Tusk EX. His own Great Tusk EX, which he threw into the giveaway. All right, we also have a pack of Battle Styles and a pack of Celebrations. Here we go. You're also going to get these 2 Jumbo cards as well. There we go. All right, let's get a pack of Battle Styles for him. All right, let's get it. Here we go. Welcome to Charles stream. And, of course, you get a green and white code card. There we go. I swear, if there's another full art Empoleon here or whatever, I'm going to kill you. All right, Cheryl. We got a Bisharp. We got a Weeping Bell. We got a Honedge. We got a Horsey. We got a Mankey. We got a Slowpoke. We got a Fomantis, the Cacnea, and a Steelix regular holo. All right, we are down to our last pack. We got Celebrations, the last pack of the night. Here we go. Thank you for coming to the Charles stream. And if we pull a Charizard, I'm going to kill you. If we pull an Umbreon Gold Star, I'm also going to murder you in your sleep. And if we pull a Shining Magikarp, you don't even want to know what happens when we pull the Shining Magikarp. All right, here we go. 4 cards per booster pack. Remember, third card might be a reprint. 4th card might be a full art. Here we go. We got a Zekrom. We got a Yveltal. We got a Cosmog. And we got a Flying Pikachu VMAX for you. There you go, Charles. I will add all this stuff to your bag and more. Thank you guys so very much for coming to the Charles stream today. I appreciate it. The Charles stream streams Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. My next stream will be Sunday at 9 p.m. I will also be back Sunday at, like I said, Sunday at 9 p.m. Also Wednesday at 9 p.m. and then next Friday at 10 p.m. So thank you guys for coming to the Charles stream. I appreciate it. We are almost at 1K subs. So next time we get to 1K subs, the stream after that will be the 1K sub giveaway. I can't even believe it. You have no choice. I'm holding this for the next giveaway, okay? You have no choice. So I will see you guys, hopefully, for the 1K sub giveaway. I have some shorts coming out. Also, remember, tell your friends to sub and stuff like that, because we're going to do a nice big giveaway once we get to 1K. We didn't quite get there today. I was hoping we'd get a little bit closer, but we're inching closer every single day, so it's only a matter of time before we get there. So thank you guys very much for joining me for today. I do appreciate it. I cannot wait for that 1K sub giveaway. It's going to be absolutely insane. Congrats, Charles, and fuck you. And that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you for tuning in to Charles Week, and I'll be back in 2 days on Sunday at 9 p.m. So it's a goodbye for me. I don't think anybody's in Discord anymore, but I will see you guys next time.